lads, welcome to another week, another snowy edition of Barber. What the hell was that?
A little greasy out there. Ooh.
I'm not so old that I check the forecast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, what's the weather? Oh, weather. Like when you talk to your, it's like, well,
when you go for 2 o'clock coffee,
yeah,
at the bake shop.
Oh,
the weather.
The weather. Oh, have you seen the weather? You phone back home first thing. So how's the weather? Oh, weather. Oh, yeah, weather. It would have been hard for me to know what was coming because I don't check forecasts. But still, I was blindsided by it.
Gotcha.
Sideswiped, gobsmacked even.
I heard there's going to be snow on the mountains. Like, this is great. I didn't realize that it was going to come here.
Yeah, look right here where we live.
Mountains are that away.
Yeah, they're way over there.
They're way up
they
high.
look close.
It's cold. Yeah,
it's like Vegas. It's like, oh, there's the wind. Yeah, but it's a long ways.
It's a long walk, buddy.
Long walk, pal. Don't do it. This show is a presentation of Bet365 game props, player props, totals, the money line, whatever your bet is. Never, ever, 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 ever ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get in the game. You must be 19 years of age or older to take part in that. We don't give a shit how old you are.
Whoa.
If you want to do the super chat, you said it's Calgary.
Ask your parents.
I guess ask your parents before you start.
Snipe your parents' credit cards.
You've had that happen to you, Dean, so I feel like
I have had that happen.
You've had a child purchase on yours?
Not for charity.
Game.
What was it?
Thousands of dollars.
What? Dean.
It was not me.
I need to hear the story. How have I not heard the story?
We have other things to get into today. We're very busy. It's a game day. Get your helmet on. We're here in the McLeod Law LLP studios. Maybe it's inclement outside, but it is beautiful here inside.
I don't know if it's inclement anymore.
No, I think the inclemency aspect of the weather situation is probably past us by.
But it was a bit of a...
It's going to hang around.
It's a real turkey. But I was okay with it, Dino.
Yeah.
Because I had a stuffed turkey breast.
Did you?
The sausage and the thigh thing out, and it was just sitting there.
That which we can't talk about?
That's right. Don't mention it. Well, people will
the DUG's in town, and he's like, hey, give me a couple of those. I was like, great. He does not like making.
Tell people they can't just be walking in here asking for the barn burner turkey thing.
It's the curse of popularity, Greg. We're sorry. You're too good at your job.
Put in a big order this morning. Popping over there tomorrow.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah, well, the DUG, he's a chicken snob. Best chickens he's ever had.
You won't go back.
From the Bonton.
Once you go Bonton, you never go back.
I just sent a couple things into the old chatteroo there, Jack, or into the folder. While we're talking about it, we may as well get into it. Saturday, the daughter has a ringette game up in that area of the city.
Up in the knee?
Up in that... No. The new Bonton-ish.
Oh, in the northwest. Okay.
Come on, Pinder.
Pointed to the northeast, so I thought it was.
He's had a tough weekend. He's had a tough weekend.
We're eliminated, Dean. I'm sorry.
Keep going, Dean.
So anyway, we're up in that area, and we could probably slide by and grab it. Sure, we could do that. Yeah.
No one would be upset by that.
Rolled in there. It's like, yeah, maybe we'll have some dinner, get some steaks, that sort of thing. And I ran into a gentleman. I wanted to get the details here. Tedman.
Excuse me? Tedman.
Tedman was there. He was standing in front of the one glass case where the salads at Bonton Meats are located. And he was wearing a Flames hat.
Okay.
And I wondered, is there a chance? That's a little presumptuous. What do you think? Everybody's listening to your stupid podcast?
You're some kind of big deal.
What are you, some sort of big deal? Some sort of fucking hot shot? Is that what you are? Get over yourself. So I walked up to the steaks. Oh, we've been talking about T-bones and ribeyes and that sort of thing. And then all of a sudden, get one of these. He went like this. That's what he did.
Bad shoulder.
I just wanted to say hi. Big fan of the show. This is Tedman, the guy with the hat.
Yeah.
Comes over, sure as shit. Listens, watch the show. I just want to say I love the show. And thanks for the bun recipe.
Oh, you took it to heart.
I actually reached out to the show one time when you weren't there, and I was like, can you please give me? They're like, oh, we can't give you that. So whoever was on the socials or whatever
Wow.
was unwilling, or probably just didn't know what the hell he was talking about,
Jack's
or what
like,
it would have been.
drunk.
Go away. I'm trying to read.
He's like, yeah, thanks for the bun recipe, but like, awesome, it was so good. Then he holds up the bag. Steaks, ribeyes, potato salad. He was so pumped. I was like, dude, you're one of us. You're one of the guys. So Tedman, I hope those steaks, I know they would have turned out.
They would have been great.
I don't know any Tedmans. That's quite a handle.
No, I'm wondering if they get down to Ted at some point.
Yeah.
Teddy.
Teddy boy. So Teddy boy was
I
there
like Teddy.
Call him Mr. T if he's big and
taking
strong.
care
There's not
of
enough Teddies out there,
That's
actually.
true.
Yeah, Teddy Bluger didn't get traded. Maybe that's why.
Could have.
Too nice a guy. Teddy.
It's our only Ted. We can't be trading this guy. This might be
Teddy.
the last Ted in franchise history.
But while we're at it, you go to Bonton, where you just gonna roll in there and grab a steak pie, and
Impossible.
Like the
beef
best of yourself.
samosa. I think it was a samosa
Oh,
the lady had. The woman that I live with, she was very happy to see there was some beef samosas or something like that. So we had that and some potato salad. And
But the piece to resist.
maybe what about which ones would you like, sir? I'll take 2 of the big ones and 2 of the small ones, just because then I can kind of.
Oh, look at that.
Because there's some folks in the house that like them cooked a little bit more,
Yeah.
and some of us are on the medium rare side. So I figure I could put the big boys out there first, let them start, then we'll put the smaller ones out a little bit later, and it all should come together nicely at about the same time. Look at those things. I've said to you before, their meat looks different.
It's gorgeous.
There's no hangers and like threads hanging off of them.
It
And
looks like something I need in my house.
It's Rudy enough to invite Red over.
so that's the before.
Then you burnt the piss out of them.
What are you doing? You got kids eating well done steak. Ooh, baby. Actually, looks pretty good.
I wouldn't share.
Damn it. I take that back.
I wouldn't share. It would be tough.
So that's Rhett's portion. Where's the rest?
Grill marks, bud, as they say.
Oh, well done. Perfect. 90-degree angles on the big ones. That's gorgeous.
Well done, dude.
Let them sit for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just soak some of that back up there. And the potato salad. Made the mistake last time we just got the number 4, like the big one.
No.
We'll get a 4 and a 3.
Yeah.
Like we don't need 2 4.
I get 2 4s.
You have one of those Home Depot pails? Could I get one of those, please?
But I'll tell you what, by the time Tedman
bucket.
Tedman rolled
bucket.
through, he grabbed a 4. I grabbed a 4 and a 3. They just got to be on straight potato salad.
That's someone's job there, but all they do is just potato salad all day.
And then the comment was made last night, because we did it last night for dinner. This potato salad is on point.
On point.
Yeah, it's on point. Like, I don't know that it changes a whole lot, but this is a good round of potato salad.
Speaking to the youth.
Yeah.
It's hip.
Bonton Meats. He was very upset that we didn't contact him about Friday, bringing him in for our trade deadline.
It's kind of a double-edged sword because it would have been great to have it, but God, would we have been ready for a nap about 2 hours into that 4-hour show?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It got sleepy as it was at
Yeah,
times.
it sure did.
28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest Bonton Meat Market. It is Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner, Best Meat in Deli for 26 consecutive
Quite a
years.
ride on Friday, emotionally.
I
Like
also
a roller coaster.
I also have some conspiracy behind that.
Oh, really?
Let's start there. It is a game day. We'll get into it. The Flames are in Washington to take on the Capitals.
There are
God, that's
games.
terrible schedule, eh?
They played Saturday night.
Out in West Coast,
Yeah.
and then
Time change in there if you need it.
Start in California, come home for a heartbeat, and then way out to the east.
Yeah.
for what, a week plus, just over?
It is 5 days.
Oh,
5
can
games.
you imagine playing Saturday against Carolina and then
Yeah. So I think today it's like 5 and 8.
Yeah.
That's what it ends up being.
That would be cool.
God,
Back to
go
back
get them,
here.
fellas.
Anywho, so Friday
Friday was trade deadline day.
we had things. There was a lot going on here in studio. Foot Daddy was here.
oh,
Yes.
rocking.
Robert Munich, Bobby was here. Pinder's phone was blowing up with kid issues. Things like
Gotta get out of here.
It was
Stay,
odd
gotta
because you were
go.
kind of the one that pushed, and rightfully so, that it's trade deadline. Let's push the show back. And then it was like, ooh, it did go a long time though.
The good news is that the Hellion was occupied. It was the patient one that
yeah.
I told I would see at 12:30, and then 1, and then 1:30, and then it was 2, and I'm like, I
Mhm.
can't push this back any
I know.
further.
That's where my conspiracy comes in, because after I left here, I had the radio on.
Yeah.
Careful.
The radio. And the GM of the Calgary Flames came on and said, like, that deal was done at like
11:30. Yeah. I don't know what NHL registry is and how it works, but I have no idea how it could take 90 minutes.
It can't. It's made for TV, and that's my conspiracy theory, is that these are holding us up. They're ruining our day.
Like, if I'm correct, you did the Cadre deal, and once that was done, then you did the Strome deal. But in the world of Central Registry, the Strome deal was at what, half an hour earlier?
More than.
It's
and by the time we had the conditions of the last deal, probably an hour plus.
It's TV, and it's much like the bingo balls. It's a bunch of bullshit.
The only, because I'm with you, that would make a lot of sense. And maybe everyone's compliant, but no one on social media, the hunger and lust to be first to a story,
and the insiders silent,
right? And to break a trade is still out there, but we didn't see a sniff of it.
Oh, we have confirmation. Lomberg and Coleman will be in Calgary. It's like,
okay.
Are
they paying everybody off? You just keep your phone in your pocket along with this.
Bettman phone and
along
said,
with these
this
brown
is the only
bills.
big deal that's happening today, so shut your yaps.
Well, he was in town this last week.
That's
This is all
right.
right. You got your new rank.
Maybe.
Now you got to sell. We'll get you McKenna, and then we're bringing the World Cup here in 28. Let's go. Calgary's back.
So we can't have nice things.
Oh, I thought Friday was all the nice things. Go ahead.
So we can't have nice things.
Yep.
Right?
That's true, Dean.
It's not our way here. We just new rank coming. The Uyghur trade. It's like, well, geez.
Damn.
That seems pretty
Send
good.
in a message.
Gotta trade Cadre. Oh, see. Owner's not gonna eat money. God damn it.
You son of a.
Oh, owner's eating money. And the Cadre deal's done. And for a first
Plus.
I just what?
The prospect.
There's a build. I think they're still building the building down there. I don't think they stopped. They're
God,
going to
no.
follow that through. I think they've probably
Everyone's
got to a
showing
point
up
now. It's
today.
like we're closer to being done than we are to tearing it down now. I think they're going to finish it.
If you're calling in sick today because you're all tired from the weekend, like, we got to get back. Sorry, boys, we're in. We got this McKenna kid we got to build this for.
What the hell's going on? Because usually we'll come in here after something like this. Why couldn't they have done? How does this, like, it's okay, but shouldn't you, could you just done, it just feels like that extra. It's like, well, okay, that's good, but it would have really made sense or have been good if this also could have happened.
Dude.
Whereas I feel like keeping Coleman's okay. You didn't trade Pahal. You didn't trade Lomberg. Like, nothing. There's nothing to kind of flip it to being a negative.
I told you guys all day Friday, you just have to have confidence and it'll get done. There was no issues in my mind. I knew it was coming.
Not sure that's what you were
I
saying.
was
at all.
100%.
20%.
I had a
actually.
pipeline. I had a direct line to the war room down at Saddle Dome Riseway Place.
I'm
You
looking
don't
at
know
that
the pole.
chair where you were sitting. There was some heat coming from that chair.
Much like
Hey, Jack, like there was if we had one of those heat maps, there was definitely a glowing area over by the red chair there.
I'm confused as to what you're referring to.
Well, we were
First 10 minutes of the show had quite a
I
time.
was
room was
hot because there was
upset.
no food. I came in here thinking,
It always comes back to food.
It does. Yeah, the story coming into the day was there was a Cadre deal to be done with Colorado, but because the owner of the Flames wouldn't eat money, it was squashed, and Colorado went and traded for Nicholas Swan instead. Took their first round pick and their assets, and they traded it away. So
and then the
that's
chicken
it.
started squawking.
What the quack, quack, quack. Yeah. As it turns out, Colorado had more than one first round pick, and they were prepared to move it too if need be.
It really felt like Nick Waugh plugged the hole, but God, are they even deeper? They're going to have to play two centers at wing.
This
now.
is, yes.
Holy fuck.
Party
Pardon my French.
squad.
Yeah.
Oh, great news.
I was surprised.
I did have to scroll back for when we finally got the full return. Rhett, you're like, that's great. That's a tip
And,
cat.
and
Good
again,
work, cutting.
it's not going to be a shot anymore. It's just well done. But we're kind of surprised at good pieces of business. It's a new area. It's refreshing. It makes sense. That's a good deal. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Everything seems to kind of be making sense towards.
Yeah, we're going to trade Rasmus Anderson. Okay, we got to deal with sense, Boston. Wait a minute. Oh, he's not going there. Well, I guess we treat him as a rental and we trade him to Vegas and we get a.
Okay,
it's pretty good. I don't mind that.
It's fine because we've had confidence, but we also had major concerns, especially after a particular night in Buffalo.
Part of this franchise,
where you're like, is Connie on the same page as other people? Because what I hear him saying and I see him doing does not match what they are saying publicly. And that was maybe shook some confidence in the sense that like how many hands are on the wheel here? But when you look at action and ignore whatever public facing blah, blah, blah there is, they're doing exactly what they want them to do. In fact, probably even more than we would have expected. Uyghur and Kadri, like this is a full scale rebuild. They've removed all risk of Father Time hitting their roster and looking at buyouts and things like that. And you've really done a great job of positioning yourself to get a very, very high pick this year.
I heard him say rebuild.
You did.
I'm going to put this one out right now. A week or more ago, when you and I specifically, I think, Pinder, you weren't too far off of it, but we were maybe exaggerating to make a point, or maybe we were just I'd put Kadri on waivers if you could just get him and the money. Just he's 30, whatever. It's just not going to end well. I would just take nothing. Don't worry about the return.
You're not going to get criticized.
He needs to go. And J Dahl was in. I think you guys are seriously undervaluing what kind of a return you could get for Nazem Kadri. It's like, maybe so, but
you're an idiot.
I mean, so what? A third or a second?
You're a casual.
What are we talking about?
I thought at the time, and I'm more glass half full than most, that a second and a good prospect would have been, when you heard Dreger say there were reasonable offers out there, that's what I had in my head. And that's not a haul. And then you started to see the deals of deadline week. I don't think a winger got much, and every center was worth a ton.
Yeah, when old Nicky Waugh.
Like Nick Waugh was worth quite a bit more than Connor Garland, than Bobby McMahon. Like,
yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I think that was part of what led to our furor, was that this felt not only like the one time over the course of this Kadri deal that he was a tradable asset, that you could get something back, but this deadline was, the prices were very good.
When we heard Waugh went for a first and a third, and that had sewered the Flames chance, that's why we were hot, because they're like, are you so?
Yeah,
because in our brains we're like, so you could get a first and a third for sure.
Yeah,
because Kadri's a better player. So what held it up? There's only one thing that could hold it up: money.
And what's great, if you could have said then, it's a first, a third, and 50% retention.
Do it. Done.
Oh,
quickly.
I got yes, Jesus, yes.
You got to get it done here.
Fax that in immediately.
Get it across the goal line.
We had thought if there was a first on the table, it would be done already in a sense, and maybe it's just the deadline and getting best offers, but that's a haul. And when Shen went is when I went on my, like, give us the bleeping keys. I believe
you hit the couch. I believe there was a
because
a slap.
Braden Shen, Father Time is already got one hand on him. Like, you're watching the decline, and he's still a good player, but he was for the last 2 or 3 deadlines dangled, and you're like, well, he's worth way less now than he was then because he's not the same player he was, and he got that. Like, Nazem's a better player, and that doesn't mean Braden Shen isn't a good player, because I think he is, and I think he'll help the Isles, but. Goodness, when that deal came through, it's like, if they don't move him today, you have missed the peak. Not only, to your point, does he have value with his contract, but B, it was so clearly a seller's market, the opposite of the nonsense we heard a week ago, that there was not a better time to sell a center, and Nazem at this point of the contract with his play where it is was probably at peak value. I think they timed the peak.
I do too. I think they
good for them.
O'Reilly would.
And we were hoping Trocheck would move, and we thought O'Reilly really likes it in Nashville, and they're close enough that maybe they're hesitant, and it's the last ride for Trotz, and we're going to treat it like it's a no trade, even though it doesn't have one. Like, if those two guys don't move, all the perfect storm you talked about, never mind just the Nazem Calgary ownership, team play boxes getting checked, but then also the market just was perfect to sell Nazem in.
They basically they said to us, fellas, we know what we're doing over here. You guys hang out in the loop in your little thing.
You go do the haircut place upstairs.
We'll do this.
Hey, trust your potato salad insights.
Yeah, that's right.
Good gravy recipe. Love your buns, but
so yeah, there's the trade, and it's 20% retention over 50,
which is
1.4 a year. Peanuts.
light.
Which what's
Not
they
50.
saved 30%
Of what they could have done. Yeah.
For what we
over what we were prepared to do. Now, I don't know.
Is there
We'll
any
find out.
chance that Victor Olofsson can?
Well, the thing about Olofsson, I kind of laughed when we read the J Freshers. Well, pretty much everything in his game, but his shot leaves to be desired.
It's one thing they need, though.
If the Flames have a shooter, that'd be okay. He's a UFA, so I don't know that he is here much more than the end of this season, but you never know.
And I think him being a UFA, it's probably in the best interest of the player and the club to play the piss out of him. Give him some power play reps. Is he a perfect player? Absolutely not. But I looked at it half an hour ago. His first full 3 seasons in the league, because he plays in Roch a bit. He comes over from Sweden. He's a Buffalo Sabre. He has 53 goals in his first 182 games. Now, there's some lockout shortened, there's some injuries, blah, blah, blah. It's a 24-goal pace for his first 3 full seasons in the league. 24 goal scorers. I mean, say what you will. Look at this bloody roster. There isn't one on this team this year.
Well, and at the time,
that's not to say he could be that guy now, but like
he was
it's a very nice
popular.
talent.
He was a very desirable piece of the Sabres for a while.
Yeah,
he was one of the few bright spots it seemed like the Sabres had at that time.
Look at this guy they found.
Yeah. So we'll see what that is.
They have just a huge glut of wingers, and we can get into that later. But like, if you get Hanzik back and you look at expiring contracts, they already have too many wingers for next year. And that's fine. You can move Coleman at the draft, and you could theoretically parcel a forward out in another transaction. But I just don't like for him to come back. You've got to move out probably 3 guys.
Yeah.
I don't know where Huberdeau's at in terms of like when we expect him to return, but if he plays at all next year, you're already at 11, 12. Like the wingers, especially like centers, they got 4, depending what they do with Beecher.
I presume, not that it matters. I would guess you would think about starting the season without Huberdeau. My intel is that do not expect him at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
And that given that, and given the nature of the surgery, there's not a lot of guaranteed hard timelines here. This could be it. This could be mid-season. This could be 3/4 of a year. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. But that was, I mean, this is a master class. Maybe we're way off because we sit here and all we do is talk about this one team over and over and over again every day. But there were a lot of days from the time this contract the Kadri has, from the time it was signed until Friday, there was a good chunk of that where it was, you can't buy it out and you can't trade them.
Who's doing who the favor? We kept asking. Like if you're moving Nazem, are they doing you the favor? Or are you doing them the favor?
Yeah.
And then they found a window in there. And I think at any point this year, they would have done well. But again, the deadline, everyone's best offer is always there.
You don't know that.
No, I mean, you think if they had that package on the table in November, they wouldn't have pulled the trigger?
But the owner might not have said it, and we don't have to debate.
And it's not about like right, wrong, or this is a hard and fast rule, but they did very well at the time that you hope you do well. Deadline, you see some overpays.
To me, I wonder if that's also kind of what we're seeing in the last little bit is maybe the change in philosophy. We joke about Rebigle and what's said, but I wonder if ownership is also at that point too, where they're seeing what we've been griping and whining about, because they've started eating salary. Mm-hmm. They ate on Rasmus. They didn't.
Markstrom was
that was not peanuts. Now this one it's 20%, but it's for a considerable amount of time. 3 years. And they have cap space and all of that sort of thing. But still, it's a move by ownership here in retaining salary and in trading away veterans and trading away. They have traded away the better player in all of these deals as of late. They're not right. They're hardcore sellers, which is what rebuilding teams do. And maybe they're over it and it's time, because it does feel like there is a shift. Until now, there's been deadlines. It just thinks like, man, when are they ever going to just buy it? When are they ever going to turn the page?
Just look in the mirror, right? Like,
and it feels like we're maybe there.
I don't think it was their grand plan, because I don't think that's their approach, but it kind of slapped them in the face and said, this is what you are. So I do think they have opened their eyes to what they really are.
I
now,
think when you had 96 points last year, that probably sullied the water a bit.
100%.
Because it's like we were a tiebreak from getting in. Okay.
Their record is the blessing.
Oh, big time. Because,
their start is...
And I don't think the record surprises them, but they probably had plan A, plan B. Plan A is we get off to a great start and we're in the mix and we work around the edges. I always believed there was a plan B where it's like, we know this with this roster, a lot of things have to go right. Like if Wolves has a mediocre year, not a great year like you did last year, or you get an injury to a center, which luckily they didn't, or you just maybe the magic of last year isn't there. I think they were always prepared for this season to go the way it has.
I think the hockey people were.
Yeah.
And I don't mean disrespect to the ownership or whatever, but I always wondered how far do you have to convince? What kind of a sell job does Conroy, the hockey
managing up?
Well,
I wondered what the new rink has it.
Yeah,
say in all this, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
I think it does. But everyone you talk to now is like, good. Have a bunch of new kids in that new rink and let's go.
Yeah, and no one's expecting to be a contender when it opens. But if you're young and exciting and you've got if you can sell hope in that new building, people are going to want to see the building and buy into the hope.
Schaefer, Bedard, Celebrini. It's hard to deny the impact that these kids are having on their new teams. So maybe that's also something that's like, oh, Jesus. Even the least talked about first overall is
the guy who was the most anticipated in Bedard, right?
Yeah,
he was generational. I think it's a big part of it. That helps a sales job if you need one. If we draft high, this is the type of player. Not only can they impact what's happening on the ice immediately, but it can change just the whole tone of the franchise.
Think about what San Jose's been through, because I think they made the playoffs 15 to 16 years or 16 to 17. They were incredible.
Detroit.
They never got over the hump. And then they had what they just went through, which was so painful. At times last year, you're seeing 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 fans in a building. You're like, oh, like it's easy to say, rip it down to the studs, rebuild. Harder for an owner to watch the revenue side of the ledger.
You got to understand.
And then when now you look at them this year, they're fighting for a playoff spot. They're points out of a playoff spot. They've got a superstar. You're like, yeah, it was worth it. How could it not be?
Superstar. Well, maybe one superstar, but a handful of stars as well.
Like a guy that led the Olympics in scoring. And now it's like, okay, we had some tough years, but does it not feel like they've got 15 years of great hockey out of them? Like a player like that?
Yes, it does. 100%.
15 years?
Well, what we've had a beef about is you've tried to portray this as a successful run, and it's like, we haven't made the playoffs.
This will be 4 years.
Like, what are we talking about?
That's not success.
We're already in a rebuilding situation. You could try and tell us that it's like, no.
The Uyghur deal was, in hindsight, such a harbinger, because they'd never moved off a veteran with term left outside of a few situations. Like when you moved Markstrom away, you had Wolf right there. Exactly. You had to figure out what he was. And that was only 1 year left on his deal. Everyone else was UFA status. So it's just, we have to be good asset managers. Obviously, we either extend or trade Tanev, Hannafin, Rasmus UFA, Lindholm, on and on and on and on it went. Those are the obvious plays. But when you see a guy with 5 years left, that's the change in philosophy. It's like, whoa, one of these ain't like the other ones.
And you know what? And that's stuff that you talk about, that feels like a long time. That's not ancient history. Hannafin was
2 seasons ago.
Like that was not that they're 8 times 8. Like they were talking about even an Anderson extension. There has been this desire to just kind of push it forward and keep it rolling with the older guys until very recently. And I'm with you. I think that the Uyghur one specifically, and maybe it was Utah being aggressive. Did they know something about Sergachev, or it's a new team with an excited, here's a guy we can get, but to trade away a great guy in the community, popular guy in the room, plays a ton of minutes,
a leader,
tons of years of term left. Bad year. Bad year.
But
that almost makes it potentially even better, as you were able to recognize it and not just let's maybe use some. Let's be forward thinking. And the package allows us to do some things.
They've positioned themselves ideally, but it's still now. Hey, scouts, don't drop the ball.
Yes,
I'm less worried about that after last year's, but what it is that the guys that are going to be your core, most of them aren't here yet.
Yeah, like that.
Like there's some lean years ahead.
That's what I'm worried about to a certain extent. I know they've not thrown in the towel, so this is kind of waving the white flag finally. So, but those middling picks where Reshny's good, it's not a criticism, but you now need to find top end stuff.
Yeah.
Because all of our huffing and moaning, complaining, bitching, yelling is all based on superstar status.
That's
really
right.
Right? Like, which is not easy to find. You can draft high and F it.
You can finish last like the Wings and not ever draft the
Yes.
superstar.
So
We reserve the right to be pissy again if you mess this up.
Yeah, I like the process finally.
It's exciting, right?
It is.
It's okay. Yeah, is there a ton of importance around it? For sure there is. Because you don't want to go through all of this and then squander this opportunity. But it's exciting. The draft lottery is an exciting night. The draft
look
now
how
is exciting.
young he looks.
Yeah, that's what.
God love you.
So that's just this deadline. That's not like
That's this
never
year.
mind the sales they made
Yeah.
2 years ago when it was Lindholm, Tanev, Zadorov.
How's that Weeb kid doing?
Keeps picking up player of the weeks.
Huh?
Abram Weeb
Huh?
is kind of
Insight.
throw in
Insight.
defense. Did you have insight?
Oh,
Well,
huge
someone had
insight. I
insight,
sent him something about that kid.
He's had a monster
the
junior year. They'll
yeah,
sign him.
it's-
You can't let that guy go back for a senior season. He's that good now. Like you cannot risk losing him for nothing. It's like you're coming. He's going to play for the Wranglers this spring unless Nodek goes on a run where the tournament keeps him so late. There's no team for him to join. They're signing him.
They can't go that late, can they?
It's really close if they get to the Frozen Four final game and the end of the HL schedule. I haven't looked this year, but typically it's like only about a week of wiggle room.
But why wouldn't you bring him up and play him in an NHL game? That's how.
If you're still playing, yeah, for sure. And there would be a little bit of runway there. You're right.
On a personal level, not to get all fucking
Or the
fizzy
NHL.
about it, but we all like Connie.
I love Conroy.
For the first year or so, it felt our GM's picking on the nice guy, the new guy. Oh, he wants to. You got to trade Markstrom or Toffoli or whatever. What do you? Conroy. They'll squeeze the new guy. Well, the new guy's arrived.
New guy's not a new guy anymore.
The new guy, he's nice guy, but I think he has demonstrated here in the last calendar year. Not all those other deals were fun, but I think now when teams are calling Calgary, it's like, well, this guy's got his shit together. He knows what he's doing.
The Lindholm deal was a massive win. Vancouver got 2 months of meh Lindholm, and you got 5 pieces, 2 of them being Brstevich and Gridden, who's the most important piece. And then you also parlayed Kuznetsov into some younger guys to see if they turned out to stuff like that. That's a whale of a deal. The Tanev one, it's crazy to see the players that have moved for second rounders the last 2-3 deadlines. He's the best by a mile. He should have got more, but it was what it was. He was going down the tunnel every week. Like we lived that where it's like, take less to make sure he's not hurt. But each year that's passed, you're starting to see him get better and better value for similar assets.
Oh shoot, how was I? Or something I was just gonna anyway because we can move on from it.
You mentioned the Weeb kid.
Yeah, no, it's what I was going to say is the Philadelphia deal is maybe the one that doesn't fall in with the Frost and Farabee. The deals have all been we're selling off players. Out goes Toffoli, out goes Markstrom, out goes Hanifin, Tanev, right? When you start to turn the corner and now you're spending assets to try and get better, when you're bringing in the players to then mesh in, like no one that you've brought in, you have to worry about, well, how's it going to work with so-and-so? Is it going to be a good fit for this centerman, for this winger? Are they going to be a good pair in the blue line? You're just bringing in stuff. And it's not easy, but that's one piece of business. When you now have to be, okay, we're now trading away a first for this rental, for this player. Does he work with what we're doing? That'll be the next test for him down the road, I think. But
He's got some time.
But for now,
6 first rounders the next 3 years, 8 second rounders the next 3 years.
I've had a bunch of people. So what do you do with these picks? How do you
do everything with them?
So well,
pick them.
When you have this many picks, you have plenty of options. You can package to move up. You can package for players. You can pick them.
Those are your 3 options. They'll do all 3.
I think they're too many to pick.
No, pick them.
You run into contract and roster issues, but again, the move they even made with Othman is a perfect example. Like Jacob Pataglia is having a down year after a dominant year last year, and you're like, okay, he's no longer a top 10 prospect in our org. We got a lot of guys in his age group. We'll move him out for some AHL help. You can always do that. So you can pick them all and then discard the ones you don't like for more present assets. But I think they'll do all three. I think they'll add players at some point. I think they'll package to move up, and I think they'll draft a lot of kids. They got so many of them.
I don't want you to package to get prospects. Well, I don't want you to get guys that are in the league. There's a reason these teams are giving up on players, and not even giving up. But so if you're trading picks to move up in the draft, great.
Yeah.
If you're trading because there's a kid in the Carolina organization that doesn't have a path onto the team, great.
Yeah.
But
not yet anyway.
Not
when
for
we get to
veterans,
2028 or something,
sure,
we could revisit.
And you'll find times like I remember when the cap was tighter, like Arizona got a second with Shane Gostisbehere. Like if you find a stress situation where you can get a good player, and like we can flip
feels
them
like
later.
those are gone, right?
The cap,
I'm just saying with all the picks, don't be afraid.
Like don't go at a 29-year-old that needs to get paid in 2 years. That doesn't fit your window. But if you can get a 23-year-old that's blocked, hell yeah, move out a couple seconds.
But I feel like we don't even need.
I'm not worried.
I feel like we don't even need to tell him how it feels
like he's fine.
They've taken notes for 4 years. Yeah.
Hey, we've taught him and them enough.
You're welcome. It seems like the shelf is attempting to be restocked and filled up with
I'll say
talent.
I watched that Vegas Oilers game last night. Vegas is
they're dog shirt.
They're flat.
So yeah, they're FF Friday.
Those were two teams in the very middle of the league.
Yeah, neither one of those teams, aside from Draisaitl and McDavid, getting a fire lit in there.
Yeah. But watching Vegas
looks less intimidating because they don't even have. To me, they don't have a couple guys that can just decide, "F it, I'm going to win."
Marner's a superstar, but not a get on my back, boys. He'll help somebody put someone on their back. Eichel is kind of that guy. Stone's out, but they just
FF Friday.
So I guess to my point is, where are they going to finish? Because you've got that pick. If it's
20,
17. 6, 7. Hey, I see you've got the 10 pick. What if we give you this Vegas pick and some?
And there's got to be careful with that. You better know.
Well, you have to love a guy, right? You don't do it for the sake of moving up.
But if some guy
if you see a ledge at 15 and you're picking 20, it's like, okay, take the Rangers second.
You got to take another second. You got a freaking center available that might be,
Yeah, that's the flexibility you have.
Wouldn't that be nice with have all those pieces to play with?
I
love puzzles.
That's the only thing.
You're a puzzler.
Because I know how I am. If I got a bunch of stuff, it's like, I could just, like kind of with Kadri. I got so many of these, I could just burn a few of them. I'll never even miss them. Well, there's still things though, right? Like it's maybe down the road where you look back and be like, I was stupid to burn
more back for them.
Yeah, some of those. By then.
But yeah, what do you want? 9 more picks to get into the top 10? Put her there, partner. Put her there.
Well, we did give Kadri away for nothing, so.
Yeah.
And honestly, like in the moving up thing, if it allows you to get a player that you were not able to get, that you're like, okay, we've got 2 of our scouts have gold starred this guy. Connie really loves him. He's not going to fall to us.
Yeah.
Go get him. Yeah. Move up. Go get him.
As long as
if you trust your scouts, and I think they do after the last 2 draft classes, when you pull, an 18-year-old leading the nation in scoring out of the 5th round, like you guys know how to find talent. They've made the bets on talent. And if you see a guy just out of your reach with your pick, go move up. Go get the guy you want.
If you could get this winning out of your system soon, too.
What the F was that all about?
They were 0 for March, so I'll give them the 1. That was cute, but
that was at home, too.
Yeah, and they've been a shitty routine.
Did you see the Rod the Bot? There's a couple comments. I'll get to some of them when we talk about tonight's game, but I know they showed in the broadcast the Rod Brindamore comments after the deadline came and went, and they brought in Nick Delorier.
Yeah.
It's like, the guys were hoping we could have done something.
We mentioned that last year.
We've been
scrapping
hard here, and guys were hoping for a little bit of something. But
that's a unique relationship with him and the team. Remember how hard that extension was, where they wouldn't pay him market, and you're like, you realize this guy would go make 5+ other places. Like, why do you have to screw your Hall of Fame former player and current coach?
It's too much not to feel like there's something.
Well,
there.
and quietly,
I think Rod is confident enough in his ability
Yeah.
where he's like, I don't have to kiss my ass.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
We don't see eye to eye on this.
If I'm making him $2 million under market, I'm telling you how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And Don Waddell, who was the GM there for a long time, quietly didn't extend and went to Columbus the same offseason. Only one reason why. Columbus ain't a better team. Columbus ain't loaded in prospects because he's probably making way under what a GM should make him.
Well, and what are the headaches you got to deal with?
The owner. And that's the same reason you're not making what a GM should make. Why would you make a less than lateral move? Probably to get paid your value.
And yeah, we're speculating, but the money would be one thing. It would also just be some
autonomy,
the ability to do your job. Cross Iron Mills. It's the Hockey Heritage Showcase, a collection of authentic artifacts from Alberta's hockey history, including memorabilia from the Calgary Flames and the 1988 Winter Olympics. I do love a good piece of memorabilia.
I do too.
I kind of get kind of romantic about it. It's like, so that's the wow.
I'm romantic about one piece of Flames memorabilia. I want a game worn signed lube.
Really?
Yeah. That's it. That's my only wish. It's just so unique, and it's my favorite piece of trivia. Only Swede ever to score 50 ever in the NHL. And he was a guy that almost went home and never played, and instead just torched and won a title. I was like, I'm good. I'm going to go home.
There is a pretty cool collection. So that's Cross Iron Mills, proud partner of the Calgary Flames. Full details, crossironmills.com. And while you're up there, hit the food court, grab a pair of shoes.
That's going on to the 15th.
There you go. March 15th. So check that out while it is there. I don't want to say who or what or where, but it was one of those quiet days at the Dome when I was back doing the afternoon stuff there. And they've got a little closet. Now it may not be there because this
sounds creepy.
I hope it wasn't on the flood level.
Stay with me. This is okay. It's not creepy. Where it's like there's quite a bit of stuff that we've held on to over the years. It's like, really? Well, we don't need people knowing about it. So here I am talking about it. But this is so long ago, it's not still there. It's like, well, this is a jersey. This is Theo's, and this is Dion's, and this is Lanny's, and this is this is retro.
Warner Road, Warner Third.
Shit. You've kept this stuff. You kept all that. It's like, well, yeah, it's kind of the whatever you call that. The stewards. There's a hockey history that needs to be protected, and they have done that. And then because I think it was when it looked like maybe, just maybe, is the Dome gonna get flooded?
Gotta get that shit out of there.
It was a all hands on deck. Let's get down there and get as much shit out and get the stuff out.
Oh, they did. I was going to say, so it's all ruined now.
Off event level.
No,
yeah.
So I think it's probably in a.
So you stole a whole bunch of stuff
somewhere.
And
no, it was. But yeah, I love the like that was used there. That was which is what the Hall of Fame in Toronto is awesome for that.
Unbelievable.
Obviously. If
you're ever in Toronto, you got to go. It's great for kids, great for adults. You want to see grown men cry? Go watch dudes wheel.
Yeah, we might put a lot of stock in that. Eh? Dudes are got the hanky.
Yeah, no, it's like they got the kid there. Grandpa's with him, and they're pointing out. This in 1956. I remember where I was when they won. You're like, this is good stuff.
Stop crying, society. Toughen up.
Even for me, what the one thing first went there. You're in there's the cup, which I think that's the replica.
There's 3 cups. There's the original bowl, there's the travel one, and there's one that says the Hall.
And in there they've got here's the strips of the cup that they've taken off with the names because they have to kind of do the thing as the bands fill up. And then they got all the plaques on the wall. It's like, hey, there's our buddy Peter Marr. Yeah. Right here in the hallowed hall of the Hockey Hall of Fame, our good buddy Peter Marr.
Pete,
love it.
Hall of Famer.
Fellas, it's a game day in Washington against the Capitals.
Finally, something happening in the U.S. Capitol.
Well,
nothing to talk about there. Just
finally, some Flames news. Finally going to play a game. The Flames did win Saturday. They start this road trip against the Caps. And I haven't gone deep into exactly how it all shook down with John Carlson. But this Carlson trade has not gone over well in that locker room with many within that organization.
Ovi called it the saddest day personally of his career.
was he asleep? It happened either so late at night or early in the morning that he found out as he woke up, had to go. It was very quick in and out. He's traded.
Yeah. So
he's been here since, what are you talking about? 36 years old, spent his entire career in Washington, first rounder in 2008. Spencer Carberry,
good coach,
was asked after the deal, thoughts on just how it's going over. He says, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The last 2 days have been extremely rough on the group. To say I saw positivity and energy would be a lie. They lost to Boston Saturday. I think it's now a 3-game skid. I think that they're on.
They've lost 3 in a row.
You get over things. You absorb losses in your pros and you move on. But there's no one in that room, Ovi included, that would have any clue what life is like without Carlson hanging around. And I would think that's a popular guy.
Clearly.
Never heard he was a D. So
yeah, it's just to see someone else or an empty locker where that guy was forever for your whole, that would be a major shake. Is there anything in your career?
No, because I never spent that long. I mean, there was always.
But I mean,
guys
I guess on the flip
upset.
side, where it's like, whoa, this is.
Wow. The trades that affected me the most would have been the ones in Buffalo when Montador got traded, but you knew he was asking for a trade. And that was just me personally, because we were good buds. I was close with Stewie Barnes and Razor and Chris Gratton in Buffalo, but we were terrible, and you knew it was kind of like, oh.
They were 4 points out on Friday, I think, as the trade went down.
It's an odd one.
I think he had said, well, you're prepared for anything. Anything could happen. But
that guy's number's going to get retired by that team. Like that's a tough deal.
What they get for him?
First and a third.
They got a first and a third
for 2 months of him, and they can bring him back next year. But it still stings big time.
So here's the question: did they go to him and say, "Hey, are you okay with this?" Because it comes across as if Conroy would do that.
Yeah.
And is that the right approach? I mean, for a guy of that ilk,
it sounded like it was one of those things. Well, you got to be ready because trades can happen. But then when it happens, like, oh shit, Anaheim's over. Anaheim's a good young team, but they're in California, right? I've been living here. It's you get over it. Today is probably a different story. Friday into Saturday, because they have to go to Boston. They're on the road. This whole thing, it'd be like, Jesus, this is. And I will say, maybe credit to you or whatever. Today's player a little different than maybe you yourself at any point in your life, and certainly then. I think there's young players it's a different type of a player today. It's an emotional.
There's also Ovi, right? Like he's old school as it gets, and
I don't think it's about the young kids in the locker room in Washington. It's about the guys that have been there with him forever, 20 years on one organization. I mean, that's.
And Nick Dowd is another guy. He was there for quite a while. He was also moved, but it sure seems like the Carlson one, to the point that you do wonder if maybe Carlson was like, "Are you serious?"
Well, I actually wonder if he was like, "I wouldn't mind I want something new." I doubt it, but I mean, I don't know. It feels like
that in 2 months.
It feels like I know, but
like that's all I'm.
We can argue it all over. I'm just saying that maybe he was like, because it does feel like we're all on the same page. It just seems odd that it would be his phone rang and it was I traded you. What?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's also that thing where he's like, this really can help the organization. They've been probably the top drafting team. When you look, they're not picking at the top where it's Demidov and all these. Like Montreal's done a great job. They've had a lot of high picks. Slav first overall. Like the Caps never really bottomed out that hard between winning the cup with Ovi and Backstrom and Carlson and company to where they are now, where they were the top team in the East last year. Like they've done an incredible job patching over rather than stripping it down. And so what does a first and a third mean to that organization? Shit. Like, is Ovi even back next year? This is about setting up the post-Ovechkin era, and it hurts, and Carlson probably knows it's good for the organ. I think it probably hurts that room more than it hurts Carlson. He's jumping into first in the Pacific on one of the most exciting teams in the league, and there's shock. But he's going to go play, and it's going to be a riot being a part of that Ducks team. They're the most fun team in the league. But for Ovi, it's like, shit, that's my last old running mate. Backstrom's retired. All my goalies, like, who else is left?
Caps are looking to make the playoffs for the 11th time in the last 12 years. Since 07-08, no team has made the playoffs more than the Capitals. They've done it 16 of 18
It's
years.
miraculous that they've done it because they haven't picked high, and they've got a lot of good young players like the Protus kid, McMichael, the Sordeef guy they found. They pulled Pierre-Luc Dubois off the scrap heap, and he's a great number 2 center for them. Ryan Leonard stepped in and been a really impactful player out of college last year. On and on and on. Chychrun, great signing. Sandin, nice deal. Like Thompson out of nowhere, one of the top goalies. And like that is a savvy management group. And I think rather than say we're going to get nothing for him, that's the sociopath part of the job where it's like a first and a third is a whole lot better than nothing. And if he wants to play one more year in Washington, we'll bring him back.
Chychrun's been tremendous for them. It's interesting. If we look back at that Uyghur deal, the one pick they get from Utah came in that Chychrun deal originally. 50-point plateau for the first time in his career Saturday. He hit 50 points. He has 14 in his last 12. He has 22 goals. 6 of them are game winners.
I believe he had 20 before the Olympics as a D-man. He should have been on the team.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a year. Ovi is Ovi. He's 1 goal shy of passing Gordy for second most home goals or something in NHL history. He's 40 years old and still doing Ovi things.
He does one thing.
The best of all time to do that one thing. Do we think I don't want to change the topic on you.
No, it's just kind of
Ovi. We've seen some guys that are like, I'm doing the victory tour. I'm going to shake hands. Every team's going to present me with the old soap scope. Was it a Jeter? I'm trying to remember what it was in Major League Baseball. Like, my last year, victory lap, last visit in this city, last visit in that. And it's a big circus that your PR department, your whole team has to deal with the whole year. Part of me thinks Ovi knows it's his last year. He ain't saying peep. He's gone because he doesn't want that.
I don't think he wants it either, but I don't.
Like he's never been a me guy so much as a big personality, but he's always been team guy.
The league might want it though,
for sure.
Right?
Like this could be the last Flames Ovi game. I think it's probably even money.
It's a great question because you feel like he wants to play back home in Russia.
Oh, he will for sure. It's just a matter of when. Yeah.
But he could do that at 45 if he wanted to. He doesn't need to do it next season.
At some point, it will fall off.
And they're insulating a player as much as you can insulate a player. Like he's pretty much 2 minutes on the power play every time there's an empty net. He's out there, and at even strength, they're very careful with how he's used.
Last year was really an amazing piece of work that they were able to finish as high in the standings as they did, while really kind of limping. At times, it seemed like Ovi towards this goal scoring record.
He had like 6 or 8 in December last year, and then went on this torrid pace.
Remember, he broke his leg early in the
30
season.
Or 40.
You're like, this guy can't play. I've watched him move out there. This looks like an old man.
You see the beach volleyball photos.
It's true.
He looked rough.
God love him.
Yeah,
my favorite to watch, but he's extremely limited in what
he can rip the shit out of the puck.
Yes.
And after that, the list is not robust anymore. It used to be. He used to be the heaviest hitter and big minutes. And now it's like, no, he's a specialist.
It's another one of those things you'd love to know behind closed doors because it's Ovi. He's your team. And you take care of him and whatever he wants, he gets. And it's that. But at the same time, if you're a coach,
I said that when Carberry came in,
breaking a lot of rules.
I said that when Spencer Carberry came in to coach. I said this would be extremely difficult for a first-time NHL head coach to manage this situation because you have to cater to him.
Yes,
but it sends the exact. It's almost like Ovi left for lunch. The rest of you,
we're doing film study.
Thanks, Ovi. You have a good lunch, bud. We'll see you.
He's different. You fellas are doing this.
Close the door. Okay. So now for us.
So here's how we're going to defend.
Yeah.
Because I hope he doesn't.
Yeah. But when you're the best goal scorer ever, you get that kind of.
It's remarkable when you think about that. What did you say? 10 of 11? Did they made the playoffs?
11 to 12. Yeah, whatever it is.
16.
How many years was it like them in Pittsburgh? Every year trade your first. Every year trade your first. Every like futures. And they never tipped.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And for a long time too, they and Ovi were criticized because they couldn't get past those guys or couldn't advance.
Yep.
And until they won, it was like, oh, geez, the Sid versus Ovi. Pretty clear who's winning that one now. And then, in a way, I think we all felt great for
Hell
Ovi that he
yeah.
finally got it. Because that you talk about McDavid. That would be something. If Ovi didn't have a cup at this point in his career, how would we see him?
How much tighter would he be? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's just like, this is my last chance, guys. It'd be the last 3-4 years would be that.
That he finally did get that cup and they partied.
They floored it. They set a modern Cap era performance.
That was in Vegas, right? That was the one where they...
Yeah, and then they went home and went into every fountain in Washington with the cup. And then the Panthers took notes. They did a great job in Miami the last couple summers.
Yeah. How many fountains are in Buffalo?
They're empty.
Because I imagine, they would be empty. That if this story, you talk about a party.
Fellas, Pinder Report, Village Honda. The big buy-in is on, Dino. What does that mean? They want your ride. All makes, all models, don't matter. They want it. Any year, even. You got a 62 Chevy, Dean? Probably keeping that one.
Not a 62.
Well, what's the year? Give me a good one.
It's
Get a dream one?
Well, which one? Is the coupe, the convertible?
You have a dream one? A dream
four-wheeler
collector?
No.
Either way, doesn't matter. No purchase necessary. If you've got a lease that's expiring, take it back to them. Complimentary appraisal process. Get started at villagehonda.com or show up, shake hands with the great folks in the Northwest Auto Mall. It's Flames game day, as you noted. It is weird to watch this team play hockey when we feel there is just so much macro that's happened in the last week. It's like, oh, right, they have to finish this season. That feels so unimportant right now after the seismic shift they've made moving out Kadri and Uyghur.
It's not quite playing games after the playoffs have started.
It's close.
But it's,
we'll never get that again.
We'll never, with any luck, we will never have that again where the Flames...
Please never do that again.
That can't happen again.
No more pandemics, please. Thank you. Okay. As for the Flames themselves, lots of rostering. Now, there's a new rule in the CBA. They used to have 4 emergency recalls, right? Now it's just do whatever you want. You just got to be cap compliant. So up comes Matvei Gridin and Hunter Brstevich, 2 good young players that have looked good at times this year. Gridin most of the time this year with the Calgary Flames. And they had to paper Gridin down for 1 game to make him eligible for the AHL postseason. Now he's back up. That's the only reason.
Are they making the postseason?
I believe it's a push. Yeah. They could use him to help him make it, but he's a Calgary Flame.
You know what those 2 players they have in common?
Yeah.
I mean, you might recall, like with Brstevich, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
And Rhett last week, he was on record with Gridin.
I think he's their most gifted.
He likes him.
Offensive player. Yeah. And you remember how it's the Lindholm deal for both of them. That's a good trade, Connie. Well done. Well done.
Quit bragging.
Confidence. New lines, weird lines, jumbled lines, and a Flames debut tonight.
Weird lines, jumbled lines. We've got new lines. Beautiful lines.
They're the greatest lines that have ever been put together. The old lines are losers. They had bad ratings. These are the great.
Don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Ew. Now that I look at them, can you give me a...
Well, I don't know. Is it? I'm not sure if it's...
Gross.
I don't know.
Your top line.
What the is going on?
Your top
Where's
line.
Coleman?
He's playing right wing on the top line, baby.
I thought we couldn't break that line.
Can't do it, Rhett. You can't.
Husk.
Done it a bit lately. I don't know.
This is the Connor. Things that have always been set in stone.
Seismic shift, boys.
Yeah.
Things that make you go.
Tectonic plates are moving. Farabee, Frost, Coleman. It sounds like a hell of a third line. That's their top line.
Hey, Farabee and Frost are wheeling around.
Yeah, played great.
Carolina, get out of here.
Coleman's been great.
Yeah.
Second line, welcome to town, Ryan Strome. It is the Strome Bowl tonight. He plays brother Dylan. Zary and Gridin on those wings. I like giving Strome some offensive playmakers. He spoke highly in his first game of what he saw from Zary. Gridin gives him a finisher on the line. Your third line sees the debut of Victor Olofsson, the former Sabre and short-time Av. He gets the cozy Backlund job. Coronado on the right side of that line. Don't mind that at all. And your fourth line, it's fourth line, Igor, centering, Klapka, Lomberg. That means your spares would be Pospisil and Johnny Beecher. Now, that's a lot of bodies. And it doesn't include a Honzik that'll be healthy, nor a potential hero.
When's Honzik healthy?
Next year.
Oh.
Anyway, off-season issues. We'll move on. Decor gets jumbled as well. For the first time all year, we see a lefty on the right side, I believe. Although I think Hanley might have done it once. It's Ball Kuznetsov with White Cloud out.
Yes.
Day-to-day, said Huska post-game. Stalwart rear guard Oli Mata on the left side with Braden Pahal. Nice to see him getting some playing time here. I don't know how long it'll be because Brzestevich is back up. And Hanley and Parekh, they seem to be comfy with. They're playing together again.
Oh, White Cloud getting comfy, eh?
Do you want to give us the one shot of what he's doing here?
Well, he gets through the trade deadline. Oh,
Got hurt.
guys like me, I guess.
He was injured.
Play through the injuries, son. That's what we love about
Is he putting
you.
his...
Oh, I'm going to have to reevaluate my
Take
take
your
on
time.
this
Take your
guy.
time. Just got to town. Nice guy. Playing hard
pretty
gets hurt.
Pretty convenient. Huh? Day off.
Flames are 1 for March. That's the victory on the weekend over the Carolinas. Cane's a very good team. Wouldn't be surprised if Carolina wasn't thrilled with how things went. Maybe you overlooked the team that sold the day before at the deadline. 5-4, entertaining game. Wolf said at post-game, if we get to 4, you've seen our record. They haven't lost scoring 4 in like 1,000 years.
That's your secret to success? We're going to score 4?
Well,
Okay.
it's not that we're gonna. It's
Brilliant.
that if we do, we know we're having a good night.
No shit. And the rest of the league, when
Well,
they get to 4.
the Oilers did that. The
Terrible.
Oilers did that twice last week and lost.
Well,
So
that's the Oilers. I would think they're the exception to
I've
the rule.
also-
that's probably true.
Not completely similar, but I've also found that if I have 13 beers,
Yes,
Mhm.
that 13th.
I'll have quite a headache the next day.
Mhm.
And
Almost guaranteed.
do you think if Wolf allows 0, they got a good chance at winning
That
too?
is
That's
also
another formula.
Yeah,
It's
I
never-
could-
Maybe you score 4 and you allow 0, you could run the
Oh.
table.
Yeah.
82-0.
Numbers,
tell me that. Well, when we get to 4, boy, we're
wins above expected when
There's your 5-game road trip. It
What?
starts with a back-to-back, Rhett. Now, what's the travel? I don't spend time out on the Eastern Seaboard. Do you train, bus, fly? What's the
Well, you
Washington to
can't.
New York?
I don't know
How
if
far
you
is
can
it?
bus after a game. You'll fly.
Quick one.
But once you get to New York,
You'll be centered
You're
right
in the same
right
hotel that whole
downtown.
trip, I
White
bet.
Cloud will be just cruising Times Square. Just him and Mandani hanging
It's
out.
got the air casts hobbling around.
things move fast.
They
Hey,
really do.
a week ago, this guy might be future captain. Oh,
You
fat and
can't.
sassy,
You know
eh?
what? You can't let him get.
I know. No, I know.
You can't let him do this, Dean.
Stats on the
Oh,
roadie.
Jack.
Oh, what?
I don't want it.
Oh, no.
Those things.
They get worse every day. Look at the toe hole.
These
now.
guys love me.
See, it's
They love me. I'm White Cloud.
okay.
These guys love me. Conroy loves me. I'm great. I'm a
Future
god.
captain.
I'll be ready when I get back.
I'll let you know when I'm ready. Zach,
None of that, Mr.
Zach-
White Cloud.
Zach, we wanted to keep you back to do some rehab and no, not the trip. I'm
I
setting
gotta
the culture.
talk to my boy Mamdani.
I was going to buy him slippers for his birthday.
Me and the
but I
Trump-
feel like the slippers
No,
are a part of the
That's
show.
the gig now. If you get them a pair, they have to be rattier.
It's like
than
they can't
those.
be. Can't take that away.
It's like a character on the show.
I know.
Hello, Newman.
Mhm.
Those are the slippers. Notes on the roadie. Washington's lost 3 in a row, as we noted. That's where they start. The Rangers have actually been a little bit respectable. They're 2-1-2 in their last 5, which isn't good. But for the Rangers, phenomenal because they've been a train wreck this year.
Well, they are at home though.
And that feels like a proverbial 4-pointer, team. You know what that means?
Yeah.
It's 4 points.
The Devils have had a miserable year. They're 4-1 in their last 5, though. They didn't take calls on Dougie Hamilton, apparently. So maybe they've kissed and made up.
Whatever.
The Islanders are rolling 6-2 in their last 8. And
That's
they
the
just
game
added
I've got circled on this card. This
new
bingo
building,
card.
won the
Thank you.
lottery. Braden Shen comes in. Matthew Schaefer's a star. And they close the roadie in Detroit, where Justin Falk is the newest member of the Wings. Interesting roadie. No world beaters, but also,
World
there's one doormat and one team that's pouty.
Islanders have been very good. Rangers have been better. They have 8 wins in 29 home games. The Wings are a little up and down, but good.
In the playoffs.
The Washington Capitals will be almost a chemistry experiment.
I am curious what we see because they are a structured, hardworking, good young team with a couple vets, now one vet. But also when you hear the things that Ovi said, you know that that's affected the room.
And it's been quite a drop. Remember 2 years ago, they were near the bottom and they had that. No team has had a greater one season bounce back than the Washington Capitals. Carberry, coach of the year.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if it's goaltending. Has Logan Thompson
not
been as good? What's at play? Because we talked about Chychrun having an incredible year.
Maybe Carlson was dog shirt.
Oh,
maybe. But the Caps with 69 points. 7 back of Boston for the wild card.
They made the tough decision. They probably felt like that in under different circumstances, a couple bounces, they'd be in there, but they're far enough back that they go get assets for the future. Okay, let's look at Washington. Take a peek, because it is wild how many guys they've seemingly got on this roster despite not picking high. Protas looks like a great young player. They just extended Ethan Frank, who's the right side of the fourth line. Sordif has come out of nowhere this year to be great. Ryan Leonard from college to the playoffs last
sourdough?
year.
Sourdough Leonard?
Double riser?
Justin Sourdiff. Sordif, whatever. Sourdough?
Yeah, I like that. Too many breads already because you got Panarin and Mangiapane. You can't go bread. I like sourdough. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Connor McMichael, good player.
What about this Pierre-Luc Dubois?
Been great.
Nobody's talking about him.
He was hurt a lot of this year.
47 games he missed.
That's a lot of hockey.
He's a point a game.
Okay.
I believe point a game.
And I think he had 2 his first game
six
back,
games.
or one of his first games back. He's been very good for them. I don't know how they did it because he looked awful in Winnipeg and LA. And they moved out Darcy Kemper and have got equal, if not better, net mining from Thompson. And behind him was Charlie Lindgren, who outplayed Kemper's last year there. That was another savvy management move from the Caps. Blue line, take a peek. It is Chychrun with the monster year on the right side of the top pair. Rasmus Sandin, they got for a first out of Toronto when he fell off their depth chart a bit. That was a savvy pickup. Martin Feravari was at the Olympics. Matt Roy, the former King. Trevor Van Riemsdyk and his brother just hang around this league and find roles. Good for them.
Caps beat the Flames 3-1 back in January at the Dome. It was a 1-0 Flames lead, and then Lapierre, Protas, and Ovechkin into the empty net.
Protas is big and he can fly. They also have the younger Hudson brother, who is going to be special.
Yeah. Cooley in net for that one as well. He goes tonight.
Thank you. More on Washington. We'll show you the goalie tandem. It's the only tandem in the league where they're both right catch goalies, which is odd. And only you would know if your son was a right catch goalie. Sorry. Sonny Milano came to Calgary on a PTO. Dean couldn't get a deal. He's still in the league. He's with Washington. Great hair. And Alexi Protas out. There's 2 Protases.
I was just going to say, is it what? Okay, there's 2.
I believe. Let's go back. Make sure that's correct. Because they have the younger brother drafted, but I don't know if he's up.
Logan Thompson, 2.42 goals against, a .913 save percentage. So he's having a fine season. Lindgren, on the other hand, he's been, I guess, injured. 3.41 goals against, .881. So it's Logan Thompson.
It's Logan Thompson all day.
Yeah.
He was an Olympian. I should have played him more, but goaltending wasn't an issue. Okay. We move along. Shall we show you the standings? Oh, sorry. One more note here. David Kampf and Timothy Liljegren will have to wait to make their debut for the Caps. There were some moves with Carlson going out. They get Liljegren from San Jose, and Kampf is well-traveled. I believe he was bought out or set aside by the Leafs only to get picked up by the Canucks when they were thin at center, and now a Capital.
Gave up a 6th for Kampf, a 4th for Liljegren.
Sure. Yeah. Depth pieces. Western playoff race and then the East. We'll take a look at where things are at here as we're suddenly, 5.5, 6 weeks from the playoffs. Ducks lead the Pacific. They've got a game in hand on both Vegas and Edmonton. I would love that collision course in the 2-3. I mean, if one of them can't miss, I suppose. And in terms of the teams chasing, as bad as LA's been, there's still only 3 out. I don't like Seattle at all. They added Bobby McMahon at the deadline. And San Jose, despite deleting Liljegren, do you have some more Celebrini magic? He's been awesome all year. They're only 1 point out of the playoffs with a game in hand on Seattle.
I would take any of those teams over Seattle.
Awesome.
It's disrespect. I don't know why.
No, I did. I don't have any feels. I don't have any feelings about Seattle.
They're right there. We should.
Nice jerseys.
What the hell?
Really don't care.
Like the name, the jerseys, the rink, everything.
Seattle's a dump.
Winnipeg, guys, was
Nut jobs out
Great
there.
town.
A bunch of nut jobs out there.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg 5
Hey,
back.
great.
Excuse you.
Seattle is a
Five
dump, but boy,
back.
Winnipeg.
What a place.
Oof.
Let's go. Salisbury House. Delicious. Come on, Jets, get in there.
Nashville 3 out. I still think if the best team on the outside is Winnipeg, they just have to overcome that miserable start. Hellebuck,
If
Get
they
it rolling.
can climb in,
they're trouble.
the team to play them would be like, shit, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Unless
No.
it's Colorado. I don't know if
I
anybody
don't think
makes
Colorado
them
say
say
shit about anyone until the second round when they get
Eh.
down, but who knows?
They would rather play Seattle.
And of
than
note,
Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Utah looks pretty safe there, boys. The Mammoth will be without a
That's a nice
massive faceplant in the postseason in their new ownership group, new city. That will be fun to watch. Not maybe Buffalo levels of excitement, which we'll get to, but they're there.
Vegas and Edmonton are 64 games.
Guys, they are like 16th and
San
18th in points
Jose,
percentage in the league. They are
LA.
mid, those two teams.
Oh.
Like if Utah was in the Pacific, they're in second.
Seattle, San Jose, and LA are all Pacific teams.
Yes.
So that Vegas Edmonton game, there was a play.
Did you see the goal that got called back? It was so bad on Ingram. My God.
That was, yes.
NHL?
The I guess it would have been the game winner as it stood up. Rasmus has the puck on his stick, goes to play it. His stick
yeah.
explodes,
Mm-hmm.
drops his stick just inside the blue line. The puck stays in. It goes back down low. They get it again. Rasmus still no stick. It comes up to the blue line, hits his dropped broken stick and stays in. Back down low. Leon scores. Empty netter. Bob's your uncle.
Some Oilers grease for sure. And you can tell the pressure's getting ratcheted up there because I love that broadcast team, but they were on the refs and they were talking about this and that. You can tell that pressure is high in Edmonton. They understand it's a short window here.
They're hung over there in Vegas.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, my bad. Let's look at the East. Take a
Hot.
peek. Take a look at the top,
Exhausting.
fellas. Take a look. Now, the games played aren't even, but
That's
the
fine.
Sabres suddenly have a 2-point bulge on the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll explain. Hello. We'll explain how we got there. Carolina running away with the Metro. Jack, your Penguins are hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
Getting a little scared.
What a comeback
boys.
yesterday.
Yes,
They were
that
down
was a-
3-0, Dino.
There was a
Yes.
lot of good hockey yesterday.
It was very good. And the Isles look like, they're I wouldn't get comfy, but I love where they're at. And they just added at the deadline. And the Flames will see them on this upcoming road trip. The fringes of this, Boston, you blew a 3-0 lead. And Columbus under Bones has been red hot with a game in hand here.
Who do we
Ottawa's
want in?
pushing. I want Ottawa in.
That's kind of how I feel too, which is odd because there was a long time where Ottawa was just
No, they're fun. Yeah. And to be fair, like if Pittsburgh's got a 4 games left on the Malkin suspension, you're probably still Crosby skated, but
Yeah.
it's certainly not been 4 weeks since the Olympics. They said minimum. Maybe he comes back a little under that timeline, but you're going to be without Malkin Crosby for a bit here. They can't go on a skid because you could see those two teams on the outside looking in getting hot.
when you look at this and you try to figure it out with teams you want to get in, and what, does your head start to spin?
It
'Cause
does,
it's
and I was
math
just going to
and
ask you guys because I do need help.
Mhm.
What I
who
what I
goes-
look at is who is less susceptible to just laying an egg in round one. Don't get us excited for you to get in and then say, and they're out.
That would
in-
be Columbus,
they're out in
right?
4.
Columbus would get in and
5.
shit their pants for sure. Ottawa gets in, they can make noise.
Is
The
Sanderson
goalies
hurt?
though.
The goalie, when he's
Is
good, is
Sanderson
great.
hurt?
Sanderson got hurt in the weekend.
I don't know. They don't have an update yet
Yeah.
on that. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. No question. Without Sanderson, no. But with Sanderson, I love their depth down the middle. That team just needs a league average number. You don't, Mark, you don't have to win the Vezina.
because I feel like Montreal, they're good for a win just because of the crowd.
Montreal's going to be a ton of fun. Need them in.
Montreal's a tough out, I think.
Boston's been very good at home, not as great on the road, but
I
their
think-
goaltending should be all right. And I don't watch enough Columbus to tell you whether they're consistent.
Added Garland. We don't know how significant the Mason Marchman
Yeah.
injury is yet, unless I've missed something. But they're the hottest team of that bottom 4.
We got 20 or so games left to decide, guys. Don't
Can't
know what
wait.
to do today.
Soak it up. Now to the Flames. Let's focus in on
Let's
what.
go Sabres!
Arr! We'll get to it. Oh, I'm really dragging.
I don't know how many people texted me yesterday about that.
The game, well, again, the game was a pinball machine. It was just bang, bong, bang. Like, it was, how is this still going? Fights, the game is still on. There's 19 minutes left in the third. Should have been over a half hour ago. It was one of the games of the year.
We will give you all the Buffalo.
All right.
I'm sorry I'm dragging it out. Here's the Flames. Tough win on Saturday.
Yeah,
They
what
go
the
from
Tough win.
guys. You sent out the gift, Dino. It's like,
What the hell,
really?
fellas?
We got
Really?
20 left, Dino. What are we getting? Boy, you need that schedule up.
Kind of need that schedule.
Any chance, Jack?
But I can tell you what, I would not have taken a W against Carolina.
No, I would not have either.
I don't know about this stupid road trip.
I can't. These two games look.
You got to get off to a bad start on this road trip. That's the key, because it's a back-to-back, and then you're wiped. Then it's your 3rd and 4.
14th and 16th. You can't win there. The Islanders are in it to win it. Detroit
Loss.
needs to win.
Devils playing well, 4-1 in their last 5.
Then you come straight home and play St. Louis in a must-lose.
2 huge games: Rangers tomorrow, St. Louis next Wednesday. You got to have both those losses.
And then look at that. Like, you come home after the long road trip with all the radiation and constipation. St. Louis lost. Florida's here. You don't match up with their toughness. You're effed there. Tampa's
You're
fighting
running
for
show.
first. LA's in a dogfight
Hungry.
for playoffs. Anaheim's in Vancouver. You
That's
can
the
beat
third one.
Vancouver.
There's 3 must-lose games: 10th, 18th,
They get
and 28th.
3 wins this month.
Yeah, this road trip has a 1-3-1, 1-2-2 kind of feel to it. It's just, are you beating who are you? Washington, the Rangers, or the Devils?
I'm worried about this Washington mood. They better be ready to play tonight.
It's been I'm with you. Fellas. That was Friday. Get over it. Get over yourselves.
Yes, you've had
You
all
know
weekend.
what the disappointing part is? That how hard the Flames showed up and worked on Saturday.
I know.
They were great. What the hell are they doing? Strom looked good. Matt
Aren't you
looked
guys
good.
shattered to lose Nas?
Come on, guys.
No,
Distracting out there. The trade deadline was come on.
Strom's like, I get to play.
I'm so excited.
I haven't got to play in years. This is great.
I have friends in Calgary. Score, Strom. Finals.
I don't have confidence in this team losing enough games. Connie's done what he needs.
Yeah, it's up to Huska now.
Could I trade any more? I'm sorry, I didn't get a Coleman deal done. I traded our top scorer. I traded our 2 defense. What else can I do?
My top 2 defensemen, I moved. I take what?
And
Do I need to take my top 3?
I think it's good that White Cloud's out.
Did
Take your time,
no
kid.
one
Hey,
want a goalie?
Jack,
Greg?
Single.
We're changing our pace here. Hang on.
Oh,
Change
One
one.
White
shot.
Cloud?
Zach, brilliant on your part. I didn't read deep enough. Now that I'm your number 1 defenseman, I know we need some losses. Yeah, I got a bad leg. Can't go, coach. Good luck out there. Brilliant. This guy, see, he's
Yeah.
amazing.
chestnut
It's like when I
checkers.
took out Turek.
That's right. You saved
You
the
gotta think
franchise.
deep.
They were moving.
How did that go down again?
Well, you get burned by Greer and he trip him.
Stinking
Take
my
out
Greer.
Turek.
And Turek got what was the
I landed on his knee, fucked him up.
Had to go get Kipper.
just short-term injury or
No,
Most of the
it was
year.
a couple
Yeah.
months. Yeah.
oh
Most.
Then I hit him on the head with my stick when I threw it on the ice at Kerry Fraser. Felt bad about that.
About throwing your stick or hitting Turek.
Hitting Turek. I wished I hit Kerry.
He wasn't wearing a helmet either. That would have done some
I
damage.
missed. Son of a. Go ahead, Ryan. Back to you.
I will let you talk about almost all the games we saw last night. Do you know? The finals from last night.
Fair enough.
Should you have
Ryan,
notes?
well, we haven't got to it. I want to get to it. Ryan had a tough weekend. Dude.
Potential 2nd round matchup. The Avs sneak by the Wild in.
Was
the
that fun
shootout.
hockey? We didn't watch because everyone was talking about the Sabres and
tight.
Toy.
2-1 Wild in the third. Nick Waugh ties it.
Welcome to Colorado, sir.
They get to overtime and then the shootout. Kadri with a chance to win it in the shootout did not score. But Nate said, I'll go. He had a penalty, which means he couldn't go through the first 3 shooters.
Mhm.
But then once you're through the first 3, then you can go.
that's the penalty rule.
Apparently.
It hadn't expired. There was like 57 seconds left.
Oh, I need
He was like, I'll do it. Kadri did get an assist, played with Natchez and McKinnon.
Holy Toledo. So Naz,
That's I just
are you
submit that
happy to
without
be
comment.
are you happy to be in Denver?
Just putting that out there. Kadri on a line with Nathan McKinnon and Marty Natchez.
I've never seen a smile this big.
This should be.
The Avs have
Doable.
won
This should be doable.
5 in a row for the Avs, 7 of 8. Landeskog, I believe he hurt his cock.
Pardon me?
He took a shot in the
The beans.
the cup had a big dentaroonie in it, and he's out.
Weeks, they're saying.
Yeah.
Jesus, that guy. He's not.
The coach was like, I guess we'll call it a lower body injury.
And more of a middle by
Wilder, I mean, they're right there. They've won 8 of 10, and they beat Colorado similarly last time. So these two might be collision course.
Dallas too, yeah.
Pittsburgh, as you mentioned, a come from behind. 5-4, they beat Boston in overtime. Tommy Novak, 17 seconds in. They were down by 3.
Good pickup, Tom.
Former Flame, always forever Flame. Anthony Matha, 2 goals. The other Yegor Chinnikov, 1 goal, 1 assist. Carlson,
how many does
3
Mantha have on the year? Jeff?
25.
Holy shiza.
That was what the play. Again, confidence. That's what he was.
Nice move.
You got hurt?
I'll give you credit. It's not your fault. You got hurt.
Not your fault.
Pittsburgh rallies from a 3-goal deficit without Sid and Malkin in the lineup for the first time since 2001.
Well, they were.
Oh.
Were they alive then? I'm close
not
to
sure.
Jack.
Jack, were you dead?
No, I was alive. Yeah.
For Evgeny, it's the second of 5 games suspension. Crosby has missed 7 now. The Bruins winless in 7 on the road.
Bruins.
0-3-4. We'll get to the other one, as you mentioned.
Don't care to
Dallas.
see the Bruins get in, so
I'm the same.
bugger off.
Dallas, Chicago. The Stars win it 4-3 in overtime. It was Heiskanen with just a dirty little tip. It's
Did
a
you
12.
see- Sorry, good.
12-game point streak for the Stars, 11-0-1.
Tui.
Their 10-game winning streak ended in a shootout loss on Friday to Colorado.
Bedard tied it, I think, with empty net behind him in the final minute.
Minute 20 left.
Very good.
New Jersey, they fall 3-0. Mo Sider, a goal and 2 helpers. Gibson was back, made 21 saves.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
come
good.
out to start the third after a collision late in the second, but sounds
That's
like it's not too serious. He should be all right. It was Markstrom, 27 saves in his 6th straight start. Johnny Drouin, a goal in his Blues debut. Jimmy Snuggerud, a goal and a helper. And Joel Hofer. Joel Hofer, 22 saves. Hot out there. Yeah. Season high 4 straight victories for the Blues.
We might have a friend in Joel.
You got a friend in Joel.
Yeah, like I think
Hofer was a friend of mine.
I think Joel Hofer might help us out in
Ah,
this
boy, Joel.
tankathon.
So now that they move Bennington, that's his crease. Is that the word? Oh, the.
Dinner.
How do you start for Canada the Olympics and you lose your job at the NHL?
Sour.
That seems odd.
And
That's
the Oilers get a pair of assists from McDavid. The Oilers had lost 6 of their previous 8.
That should
Empty
be
netter.
a must-watch hockey game, and it was dog shit.
Yeah, it was
Slop.
Snoresville. Vegas has lost 5 of 6 in their last 17. Vegas has 5 wins.
Ew. Edmonton's next 2, Colorado, Dallas. Buckle up.
Oh, God's great world! If only these 2 teams could just
Miss.
drop right out.
Yeah.
right.
Come on,
'Cause we
Winnipeg.
get better picks.
like
Come on,
we were
LA.
looking,
and
Come
we were
on,
looking at
Sharks.
the Eastern Conference there. Who do we want to get in or whatever? You look at the West.
these 2 teams
ABE.
out would be
Flames have that first. They got to get out. Oilers fumbling a dynasty. Need them out. Come on.
if those 2 teams. My goodness, what a spring we could have.
But guys, we buried the lead. The greatest game of hockey potentially all season. Certainly a hard top 3 game of the season was in Buffalo last night where it got. Well, that was the fighting. There were some goals too, though. There's 1-0. Sabres flying early, boys. How are the vibes at the Key Bank?
Might be some emotion.
This game, I'm telling you.
So they're going to spank them, right? 3-rip? Hang on. Perry again. 2 games in a row since the trade.
Kucherov again. Fans of the shot, and it's tucked in at the side of the net. Into the middle. Shot scores! Sungus Gargensons!
They're Sabre.
And good work by Geeky. Geeky makes the play. Here's Moser. Scores! Slides it inside for Moser. Across, quick shot. Scores! A pass to the far side. He's in. Takes a shot. Rebound. Pulls it out in front. They score! Bjorkstrand slid it back.
Here's a chance. Carrot walks in, scores! Carrot gets one back.
Back to Radis. Will shot.
chance for Dalton. Walking in, scores! Magic from the captain. Quick up here, here's a break. Zucker to the net, back and scores!
7-7. Backhand roof.
Shot. Off the bar, scores! First one didn't go in. Second one does. It's a power play goal. 6 seconds, Kucherov carries it in. The Magic Man had it stripped. The Sabres are in first place in the Atlantic Division with the win. 8-7 the final.
This is post-game scenes
I love those.
in the concourse. And from a distance, it looks good. But wait till you get up close with these fans. 14 years, boys. Last time they made the playoffs.
I had this game on as I was preparing my steaks yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby.
And I was explaining to my daughter and to be, so here's the story. Like, this team has missed for 14 years. And these guys, they've won Stanley Cups and they're tops. This is for the top. This is for the division lead. Not just are the Sabres going to make it, but they're to lead the division. This is on fire. And at that point, Tampa Bay had one of their 2-goal leads in the third. Then they got it tight. Then they score. Then Tampa again, and then back. And they're like, whoa! Like, my living room was electric.
Yes.
Over a Sabres Sunday afternoon game. And you know what? I was going to grab the tweet, but I can kind of paraphrase. It was Justin Bourne from Sportsnet. He said, the one thing about this is Tampa Bay, they're the big dog. They could have easily just come in and patted Buffalo's head and be like, okay, it's a nice story. But they were almost instigating the stuff in the first period. It's like, you've got their attention if you're Buffalo.
Yeah.
So the Lightning are prepared to go into the alley with you. Okay. You've got something
Well,
now.
Buffalo went into Tampa Bay just after
after the Olympics.
and
Yeah.
kicked the shit out of them.
Yeah. And they did to
stopped.
Florida too. And I think Toronto as well.
Well, they've been winning a lot.
They've been winning
I said it in the chat. I'm said it again. If we can go to Banff, to beautiful Buffalo Mountain Lodge, to go watch the Olympics, we need to get our asses to Buffalo for round one.
7 straight wins for Buffalo. Tage 4 assists. Zucker 2 goals and an assist. Dahlin 3 points, goal and 2 helpers. Sole possession of first in the Atlantic. And I'm with you. The only thing I think of is as I watch that, it's like, I don't deserve that seat.
Yeah, there's
somebody
that,
there who sat through 14 years of no playoffs deserves that playoff seat. We can go to a bar.
Yeah, we're not picking up an empty
somewhere.
seat. That is going to be a hot ticket in Buffalo.
Those fans deserve all of that. And I know there was the post-game clip of Dahlin just kind of asked what's going through your head right now, because he's been there a long time already.
Oh, I got goosebumps again.
He said, finally we're here.
To feel the energy of a fan base that is passionate and loves and has wanted to make noise for you. Oh, that it would be unbelievable for a guy like Dahlin being there that long, where it's been crickets.
Yeah,
we had 8,000, 10,000 people. This sucks.
He gets beaten up pretty bad by Radish, who's a much bigger guy, more comfy doing that. And you're like, we don't see a lot of Buffalo because they've been so bad for so long. He's a phenomenal defenseman that's going to get Norris votes every year moving forward. He's that good. But you're like, well, I don't know if that's his. No, he comes back, cuts to the middle, and scores that goal late. You're like, whew, after getting, he's checking his face after that fight. He's like, am I open? Because I got drilled.
It's going to be because they're going to make it.
Oh, hell yeah. They're going to have home ice.
How much noise can they make? Is the goaltending good enough? How good are they?
You asked on Friday, you're like, is this the 1-year thing or is this sustainable? Look at the age of their best players. They are as well positioned as anyone.
How far out did they miss last year?
Comfortably.
Like, they were well out.
They were a top 10 draft pick.
And they brought back much the same team. You could say after the Paterka trade where Doan's turned out okay.
Doan's been unbelievable.
But there has, between the GM being let go, what impact does that have? There's no big influx of talent. It's the same sort of team. A GM firing can't make that big a difference. I don't know what it is, but
it's coming of age, man.
It has been quite a story in Buffalo, and Lindy Ruff is also there, basically saying,
does that not feel like a Lindy Ruff type style game and win and scenario?
Smiling
that's
game.
Lindy in Buffalo, because they were typically good. Like you go back to late 90s, good hockey teams, mid 2000s.
Yeah. And the thing about that was, like, Buffalo hung with, it's okay, maybe Buffalo's going to win the fights, but then when it comes down to the skill game, they beat Tampa there too. Like, that was some high-end Zucker on a breakaway. Those are some high-end goals.
I'll take Tage with anyone for goal scoring.
What a game. Forward. It does. It gets you. You don't even need to be a Buffalo fan to appreciate that story and what that meant.
If you're a hockey fan, you're cheering for Buffalo.
So
you have to be some kind of D not to.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Vasilevsky in net, but I don't care. That was at home, and that was first in the division, and they came back from down 2 twice late. It's incredible.
Tie it at 7 in the third.
It's that famous Torts goal. Oh, you know, that 7th goal really took the wind out of our sails.
The other side of it is they didn't really win the fights. God bless them for showing up and the emotion. Not a criticism. But if you don't win the fights and you get 7-5 loss, it's a different vibe leaving the rink.
Fair.
Right? Like,
But it feels like hockey gods shit.
It does.
There's one team left that's younger than them that's in a playoff spot. It's Montreal. Calgary, Vancouver, Chicago, younger than the Sabres. They're all clearly stripping it down, selling bets. Like, this Sabres team, super young.
He'll get lots of money. And I said, trade him.
Alex Tuck.
You play in front of that environment in Buffalo.
And you're from around there.
You're not a fancy pant. You're not leaving.
Yeah.
You're not
going to pay him, and he feels like a nice catalyst.
Save some money elsewhere if it's an overpay or whatever.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. Is that I don't think you need to overpay him now. When you live in that environment, and he grew up in a Sabres fan, so he's not a, you know what I mean? You're not begging to keep him. Yeah. That would be very difficult to leave if they win a round or two. And
Sam Carrick comes in for what, a 6th and a late pick.
Honestly,
fights, scores. You're like, that's a blue collar guy.
So what are we doing here? Well, we're in a dogfight. Okay, I'm in it with you. I'm scrapping and score a big goal. So awesome. And on the flip side, what kind of mutant is Corey Perry? Hey, it's like, okay, perfect. We're right in the thick of it. These guys are rivals. I'm going to score. I'm going to grime it right up. He'll never die.
He got into Tampa at 5:30 a.m., played that night and scored, and then that's his second game scored again. He's 40.
You can't help but the guy's amazing. It's just ridiculous. The brain and the hands, because the feet are really no good.
Not good at all, no.
But the brain is on another level. Thank God he's out of Edmonton.
I like him in the East.
I hate him a little less.
Yeah. Ducks hated him. Oilers really hated him.
Yeah.
He's lost in 5 of the last 6 Stanley Cup finals on 4 different teams. He's still hungry.
I wish he'd have gone to Buffalo now.
He still can. Boom's feeling guilty about taking someone's seat. I won't. There's 18.
No, I wish Perry had gone to Buffalo.
I see. I wish you were there last night. I wish I was there last night. Perry
Who feels guilty about taking someone's seat? I don't.
Nope. There's 18,600 other ones. I want to be there. That place was electric last night. Never mind when they wind that thing up for a playoff game after a decade and a half.
Now, people who are getting together at their houses, I know this because I have people in Buffalo. They're like, we all got together to watch the game.
Yes.
Back. It happens in sport probably all the time. And could it be the last game of the season? Maybe. But on a day where one team is up going, doing this. Tampa's lost now 4 of 5. They're fine, but it's okay. And this upstart is challenging us for that happened on an afternoon when people are not at work. People are all watching, and you take over the division lead for the first time. God. When is the last time?
Jack was probably
Not
there.
after game 1 or 2 of a season, like
2007.
outside of October. When would the Sabres have led that division?
2008-ish.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We're very fizzy. We're frothy. It's good though.
That's so fun.
Thank
I
you,
just
Gary.
know that being in that barn is wicked. There's a great barn, Chicago.
That horn going.
That barn is.
It's a little dumpy, right? Which adds to it.
Yep. It's not. Yeah,
It's Buffalo.
It's a little
don't
dumpy.
need
The horn is
palatial.
great.
Yeah.
Razor would have been wound tight, eh?
Razor was wound tight for 2 reasons. That game, which he'll be excited about because he is a Sabre, and the junior Sabres on the States to go to nationals in a shootout.
Really?
Old Georgie Sweetland was right rip.
Oh, I believe he'd be deep in the
Yeah,
sauce. Yeah.
Boy, Georgie.
He's pouring out 3 fingers of whiskey before puck drop. That boy, Georgie.
What a
The
beer drink.
as good as that was game of the year candidate, and you could make a strong case. There's been some Florida Tampa ones that had the hundreds of penalty minutes but again, Buffalo's place in that game is so key. 14 years, how starved that fan base was. They're rabid dogs.
I love it for Lindy because Lindy went home last night and he goes, that's
my team.
The kind of team I wanted.
Yeah.
To Denver, we saw the Avs beat the Minnesota Wild in a shootout. It was Nazem Kadri's debut. They haven't forgotten, boys. And I think maybe being in Calgary and knowing how many stars they had on that Colorado team when they won the Cup, that, he was an important piece. More than that, check out the response. Okay, if he keeps playing with Natchez and McKinnon.
It's and again,
Yeah, I'm okay if you trade McCraig.
Just needs more value to that team than anywhere else.
It's a win-win-win. Flames, Avs, and Nazem Kadri all got exactly what they needed.
And clearly the Flames hated him because they came out and played great.
We love late debuts. Never quit on your dreams, kids. Dominic Shine, NHL debut. 32 for the Wing. 21 AHL games. That's a life.
That's grinding.
Good stuff. All right, tonight's games, not a huge slate, not a bad slate. We'll play the game. It's been a while. Kings and Lumbus.
Pierre-Luc Dubois.
I'll give you a Gavrikov as well. I think we did that last week. Rangers, Flyers.
Also Panarin.
Yes.
Panarin too, yeah. Good. The obvious one is Lindros, but let's go a little deeper on Flyers.
Zubras.
Ranger? Okay. Dean, you happy with that?
Okay. Zubers?
John Van Beesbrook.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's the one we needed.
That makes me very happy.
Flames, Capitals is easy because we know the Flames.
Rod
Man.
Langley.
Not a Flame.
Mangiapane.
Man.
Glenn Cross.
Glenn Cross, for sure. I'm not going to count Sonny Milano, though he did play preseason games in Calgary.
Yeah.
Utah, Chicago. I'm going to say
Arizona?
Connor Murphy.
Roenick.
Is he not at Arizona?
Roenick.
Okay, good.
Yeah, JR, a Yote.
Very good. And the Sens and the Canucks.
Peter Schaefer.
Well done. You get some bonus marks for that one. That was easy. Great slate. Or is it? I'm interested about that Columbus, LA. Both those teams should be desperate. And Bones has Columbus rolling as maybe uninterested as we typically are in Columbus. That's a great story.
The chat alive with the Dennis Weidman,
Yeah, of course.
Washington,
Yeah.
Calgary. Well done.
Lots in there.
Yeah.
Easy day, apparently. We love the idea of paid leave, of getting paid to not work.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins are going to spend $99 million for Tua to play against them in the NFL, not for them.
Tua should just go home. Just pack it in.
But
Dead
does
money.
he get all of that?
No, that's not
Yeah,
exactly. It's the
that's-
dead money cap hit is $99 million. Jack was walking me through it. He can't sign for a huge dough necessarily because of the buyout money. It's kind of a similar spot to Kyler Murray. He's been cut loose, and apparently Atlanta's interested.
Paul, can I say something about all this?
Mhm.
So we've watched Tua, I can't say his last name, play. He's been knocked the F out repeatedly, sacrificed his brain and his body, and now gets cut, which is fine. But does it not make you kind of raise an eyebrow and go, you should have done what?
Mhm.
They're doing what's right for them. you could have just maybe.
I do wonder if he'll sign somewhere to hold a clipboard and make some dough.
Go ahead.
Right?
I just don't.
I get your
we
point,
all
though.
very much worry that this is, and it's all part of it. I'm not trying to say one person's right or that, but it's a bit odd and rich for a guy like Tua to have gone out there and continually put his brain at risk, mostly over and over and over. Ill-advised, in my opinion. And now they just cut his.
Well, the good news for him is lots of guaranteed money. He'll make $54 million this year.
He would have made that money anyway without going out there. After being,
I don't know how it works in retirement, but I'm with you. It's tough to watch a guy put a body in a spot where it's like your post NFL life might not be good because of this, and you've already banked. Like his deal was 167 million guaranteed, 212 total. Like the guarantee is 167 million. You don't need football, but if Tua's dream is to win a Super Bowl and that's number one on his power rankings of anything in life, don't tell me not to play. I respect that he has that right to say. I don't agree with him.
I disagree with you. Do tell him not to play because you don't. You can want to play right now and think that's your dream, and then in 10 years when you are messed up and can't function, shit.
The right thing for him to do is not play, but I know you, and you don't like people telling other people how they have to live.
Well, there's also letting people jump off a bridge without knowing it. It's like somebody in his corner. I'm sure there
weird.
are. Doesn't need the words of advice from some dope in the loop, but
dope in the loop. Some dope in the loop.
The Dolphins have also signed Malik Willis today, 3 years, $67.5 million.
Looked really good when Jordan Love was hurt in Green Bay and mobile and probably young enough. You think there's probably more there? Is he the next Darnold or
Baker kind of deal?
Like a lighter degree? Yeah. Even Geno kind of had a resurgence of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
That little blip the Dolphins had there, hey? Everyone, McDaniel was kind of fun and a departure.
Achane just showed up.
Tua and there's
Tyreek flying next to Weddle. When they were healthy for a bit there, it was fun. Wasn't long.
So
that's over.
That's over. So now
what are they going to do at quarterback?
Who?
Miami.
I just told you.
Malik Willis.
Thank you. Sorry.
Am I blacking out?
That Sabres game has me in another space. I'm sorry.
It wasn't a Sabres game. We all know what happened to you this weekend.
Both boys eliminated, Dean. Heartbreak, tears, emotion, feelings.
For him.
Yes.
And the kids were okay.
Just, and the kids were kind of upset about it too.
So. Yeah, kids just signed each other's jerseys and said, hey, you want to play Nintendo?
See you Tuesday?
Yeah.
Didn't want to do the skills competition tonight, but that's where we are with practices and no games left.
Cancel. Sorry, Ryan.
You ever been to the Carolinas?
I've never been to the Carolinas.
I've been to Charlotte. Jack?
Kiowa.
No, never been.
Absolutely.
You've also been to Raleigh?
Ranked with Dom in Carolina's preseason.
Hasek.
We were up to no good.
Love that. Speaking of no good, check out this old strip mall.
I'm out here at Cum Park Plaza, not to find your mom, but to clear up some things about one of North Carolina's most memeable signs. There is not a Dick's or a Hooters here. Oh my God, it's windy. But it does have a Rose's, which is really exciting. Wait, where is it? I will probably go after this. Hey. Cum Park Plaza was built in the 1960s and was at one point the mecca of Burlington, North Carolina's strip mall commerce. It was invented by the coming together of a man by the name of Hugh Cummings and his buddy Carl Parks. They came together to form this name. Oh my God, come on, Harry. And a woman won $500 in a contest to figure out what they should name this. I have to get out of the wind before I keep getting catcalled.
Anyway, it's not the biggest painted egg in the world like Vegreville has or whatever, but Burlington, North Carolina, it's got Cum Park.
It's really on the nose.
I'm really glad we played this today.
It's a hit.
Well, it's timely.
Just when you think
mall's been there since the 60s.
It's time for an update.
There's all kinds of sports going on. The WHL.
We're doing such a good job. We were doing so well.
There's guys. There was probably a golf.
Huskies played on the weekend.
Yeah,
Congrats to the Huskies.
State and Nate play.
Yeah.
It's your Pinder Report for Village Honda, friends. located in the
Park Plaza.
Northwest Auto Mall. Nowhere
We have
near
a good show.
Burlington, North Carolina. Nowhere near it.
I blame Jack.
I don't even think Jack liked that one, and he still was.
It's your
like,
dealership
Oh,
for
no.
life.
Why are you glad we did that one today?
Just filling time, I guess. It was worth
It wasn't a long enough Pinder Report. We only did 5 minutes of Sabres highlights and 10
That's right,
minutes of
yeah.
analysis.
Yeah. Thank you, Ryan.
The Prelude is back. Check it out. The new hybrid Honda engine, redesigned, reinvented the Prelude.
Great for girlfriends.
There you go. Get your girlfriend on, Dean.
It's not just for girlfriends. It's a sports car.
Didn't say that. I said, but they are
It's
great, for girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't say girlfriends only.
Devin Cooley tonight.
Get out of net, Cooley. you
Saboteur's
bastard.
back
You
in. I
are
don't like
up
this.
to no good. I'm not.
Cooley?
Take
Cooley?
a page out of White Cloud's book.
Cooley, don't make us come out there. 923 save percentage, 2.27 goals against. He's been better since they traded Rasmus. Like,
Settle down.
just settle down. You've got a contract.
You're not getting another one.
You can't get another one.
Only
You
one.
can't rip this one up. It's guaranteed. You like
We're going to give you the Paul McCallum treatment. If you go on a heater down the stretch here, you're getting a dump truck full of manure. On your
Love
front
it, Pinder. Great idea.
no, it's not a good idea.
Saboteur.
I know a guy.
He's been great.
He's got a bunny rabbit.
You know what
I'd
else?
hate for something to happen to that rabbit.
Oh, jeez. Manure is bad. Now you're killing pets.
I meant like a bunny massage. Didn't
I
say
got a
anything
dog
bad
that
was
likes
bad.
to eat rabbits, so look at the dropping them off at your house.
Reminds me of a terrible story.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
When we were dog sitting my in-laws from Manitoba, they brought their golden. They're going away to wherever, Canary Islands or something. You look after Dawson. Yeah, I love Dawson. Great dog.
How about Dust?
Neighbors, little kids, had 2 pet bunnies.
Oh,
Past tense.
They had 2 pet bunnies. And one day they decided to let the bunnies bound around the backyard. Well, see, Dawson, the retriever, farm dog, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Great spirit, beautiful dog, soft, just beautiful dog. But a hunter by nature.
Good vert.
got to keep things safe.
It's good hops.
Mm-hmm. Started to dig and eventually dug a golden retriever size hole under the fence.
Committed.
Doss.
To
Committed.
grab
He's a
each
worker.
bunny and go "Nyagak." In "Nyag." Did nothing else, just needed to make sure they were so Cooley.
I'll stick Dawson.
Dawson is long gone, but
Can I say only because we're talking about Flames goalies? Who's the Flames goalie coach?
Barbara.
Holy F, did his kid make a save last night?
Really? Kid's a goalie.
OT, I believe it's him. Northwest Flames versus the Bisons, U15, AAA hockey, Cardell. Bisons were up 7-3 going into the third, tie game, overtime,
No.
wide open net.
7-7?
From
wow.
and he stopped it. Then they went on to win. Northwest Flames advance.
Wow.
It's a great time of year for kid hockey. No lead is safe. Emotions are
It's
high.
good and bad.
Parents are absolute animals.
So game last night, go to the 5th round of the shootout.
Really? Was your kid in net?
Not for that.
Okay.
But my kid was in that Saturday.
It's tough when your kid's in net in a playoff shootout game.
Yeah, that was the shootout was yesterday with the nephew.
Overtime shootout. Any.
Can only be one winner, Dean.
That's what they say.
Aside from us, we're all
Look
three
at us.
winners. Yeah, Jack's not a winner, but
Jack's a little odd man out, but
It's true. Jack, way to go. Can't believe you played that. Like, you're the one that presses play.
I realized that.
Jack, that was a test.
you could have
failed.
said, "Oh, I didn't get it. You didn't send it."
It is a test, and you failed. Yeah, that's right. Truck Month is on right now at GMC, and if you've been waiting for the perfect time to upgrade your ride, this is it. It's the 2026 Sierra 1500 Pro Graphite Crew Cab, built to stand out and available now at 0% financing for 72 months. 0% finance, like that's
Ooh,
almost nothing.
I believe that's free.
0% financing for 72 months, a 2-inch factory lift, off-road suspension, 5.3 liter V8 engine, delivers that power that you feel when you hit the accelerator. During Truck Month, you can get into your very own. It's the time to head down to the dealership, take it for a spin, and see what the Sierra 1500 Pro Graphite Crew Cab can really do. It is GMC Truck Month. And you know I'm awful partial to Periwinkle Blue and to Capital Chev. CapitalChev.ca, 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. It's Calgary's truck destination. Capital, GMC, keeps the lineup deep. Hardworking Silverados and Sierras, SUVs. You've maybe heard about the $99 lease. That's real. Big inventory, competitive pricing, and a team that knows how to keep it simple. Whether you need something built for winter roads, like, or summer road trips, which apparently are on the way. It's the kind of place where you walk in curious, leave confident. Trucks, deals, and a no-nonsense experience. Just the way Calgary likes it, don't we? Capital Chev, capitalchev.ca, 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. And the official vehicle supplier of
Boom Daddy.
Boom Daddy. Want to do a little, I haven't talked to the boys there yet, but I figure at some point the snow's going to stop falling.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to do like a spring, get out by go see your place out there.
I'm not showing you where mine.
We'll get together. We'll have some coffees, shoot the poop, hop in our rigs, do like head out there, stop in and see you.
Oh, I'm not home.
Okay.
I'm unavailable that day. We haven't told you the date. I'm unavailable.
It's lovely down there. Kind of that.
Foothills.
Rolling Hills.
They still call it
Mountain
Black
Views.
Diamond, or is it something else?
Diamond Valley.
Diamond Valley.
Turner
Valley.
Valley.
And Black
Turner
Diamond.
Valley, Millerville, all that area.
booming
down
out
there.
there.
Great little
Beauty.
restaurants and pubs.
Yes.
Oh.
Just make a real day of it. Jack, you want to come?
Hell yeah, I'm in. Do they still do the Millerville Market?
Oh, yeah.
Sure they do.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
do
they do,
that.
Jack.
That place is
Does it
awesome.
start May long? Is that?
I don't know that. Let's check.
It doesn't really matter, but it's
Sure
it's. You'd love it, Jack. You can get some jerky and a
Mhm.
quilt and some jam, some fresh produce,
Some Afghans.
metalworks. They got it all there for you. Love the Millerville Market. I love a good Sunday drive.
They got the good milkshakes in,
Really?
oh yeah, old school burger milkshake joint. Oof, look out.
Nice. I do like that.
No lasagna, but everything else.
Mid-June to early October.
Good research, Ryan. That's quick.
Do any book reading this weekend, Jack?
Oh, dear.
No book reading.
Well, his dad was in town.
My dad
That's
was in
kind of an
town.
excuse.
My dad put me on to Landman. I'm not going to be book reading for a while.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good
fun.
show.
It's funny.
You just learned about what?
Yes.
We've been talking about Landman for over a year.
Ages.
Yeah, I know you have, but it just went in one ear and out the other. I didn't really know what it was. But
I had to
my
correct
dad-
you last week because you said there was one reason to watch that show.
Yeah, Rhett said last week there was one reason.
Which is erroneous. There are two very good
There might be
reasons to watch that show.
What were they?
You'll see.
Well, Billy Bob's tremendous,
Oh, there's three then.
and his son is quite an entrepreneur.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's a great show.
How deep are you? How many-
I think I did 4 episodes yesterday, first season.
I'll warn you, because you get
Mhm.
rolling through it, it'll be over fast. And then season 2 is out.
Right.
I think I'm halfway through season 2.
But yeah, it can.
So I
found
gotta
it
finish.
boring.
You find it boring?
If you did mute it, you'd still have the two things you can't miss.
Yeah, like it's not award winning.
It's fun and you're not.
I liked Mobland way better.
I like Mobland.
Ooh, I've not seen that.
Write it down, Jack, because then it'll be, oh yeah, I've got the show Mobland. He would tell you.
Yeah.
See, we're waiting on season 2 still, right?
Yeah, they can.
Let's go. Chop chop.
What?
Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan.
It's good.
Very good.
Okay. I never saw The Wire or 24.
Neither did I. Well, I watched
Lost
24 because I was 90.
We've not seen The Wire.
I watched 24 when it was out on
Yeah.
DVD.
Because is The Wire set in Washington?
Baltimore.
Or Baltimore. Okay.
Never
Seen
watched
it
The Wire.
once.
I don't watch TV. DUG was giving me shit because my TV is no good. And I'm like, I don't watch TV.
My TV's no good.
I got a dog. Dean.
How's the hound?
Dog. Dumb.
Oh,
Dumb and smart.
But
I can't decide.
like a
that's what
fox.
makes dogs great.
Hmm.
Sometimes they're smart. Oh, smart dog. Then other times they're dumb. But you're kind of great though. My dog. When that snow yesterday,
Oh, he's so happy.
he was so happy to sit out there and just kind of. He's like digging his snout into the snow. Stupid dog.
Did you have to get the neighbor's new bunnies, or you never finished
how did you rectify this?
We sent out a note.
Attention, neighbor.
That was a follow up to that story.
Kids.
Now, again, this is years ago. Like, ding dong, hello. The neighbor with just. Can we talk for a minute? Sure. Just come outside. I just need to walk into the backyard, and Dawson is sitting in their backyard. It's like, oh, that's a big hole. Your dog got our rabbits. Oh.
It's not my dog.
Just to clarify, that's
it's the in-laws' dog. It's my wife's mom and dad, not my parents. My wife.
It's not blood.
And her parents.
In-laws.
Didn't really matter whose dog it was.
The rabbits are still dead.
Yeah, they didn't really care about that.
Ouch.
There was some thought that maybe in the time it took to dig a golden retriever size
That's what I wondered.
we probably could have taken a peek to make sure everything was okay.
Because that would have been a lot more time.
Landman.
Things die. Take them to the train station.
Well, this is the other side of the story, is that maybe those parents were like,
there was a bit of that, because obviously there was the offer to replace the bunnies.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to,
we're going in the goldfish direction.
Find a way to obviously make it up. Maybe the girls can, because there was 2 daughters, go shopping and find. No, I think we're good without rabbits moving forward, but still, it's
hard.
So I said, well, what the fuck is it then?
Why are you bothering me?
Are you upset?
Watching
I was
Landman.
watching Landman.
Are you done talking to me?
She is so hot. Okay.
It's a lot of digging.
Yeah, it's a lot of and then I had to put the dirt back. Dawson's not putting the dirt back in the hole.
Dawson is a D.
Half miler.
Dawson, get over here, you stone cold killer, that dog. You wouldn't see
Farm
it coming.
dog.
You wouldn't see it coming either.
Wiley.
Yeah. What do we want to do now? 365?
Go home.
Do some bets?
Oh, we got lots left,
One
right?
day I can.
Yeah, bets. Well, let's switch it up. Super chats, then bets.
Super chats for the youth centers of Calgary. We got a few today. That's nice. We fired the one in, the Cadre one early on in the show. There's old Billy Holden.
Hey, look at that.
Billy was upset on Friday. Wasn't it Billy that was upset? He was like, oh. 4-9. I miss Matty Tkachuk and Johnny. The tank trades are good and necessary, but this is painful. Farabee playing great since November, by the way. Perek's time is now. I'm with you.
Yeah, all that.
And I think they feel the same way. So, yes, these are very good trades, but we have traded away the best players. We have been trading away.
It is the easier part to delete good players. A lot of people want them.
Mm-hmm.
To go then out and find the next great players harder.
Yes.
Right? You take umbrage with anything there?
I do not. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Billy.
Billy back in. Fellas! I'll be at the game tonight also, since I am a DC native. So I'll give you my scouting thoughts after.
What?
So weird game for both sides, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, both.
I keep thinking about someone getting their haircut and it's like going in for the bangs. And it's echoing to the building.
Gotta be careful with those sharp scissors. Lunch meat Larry.
Oh, welcome to the
welcome
show.
to the show, Lunch Meat.
Double L.
LML, $9.99.
Fellas!
I couldn't do that with the headset mic. I can't get away. I can't get off mic and stuff.
True, yeah.
The March Grand Sumo Tournament just started in Osaka. Young Ukrainian phenom Enoshiki Arata is on track to become the first ever European-born Yokozuna. Will he do it?
I've been to sumo in Tokyo. It was sensational.
Yet you brought us that shitty clip instead for the Pinder Report, and this is going on. So this is just,
Larry's on the sumo file.
well, I'm just saying, it's your report. You could just take
You can do a Warner report anytime you
A
want.
Ukrainian to win the sumo tip.
Are you looking for a prediction? Let's find the odds.
Oh,
The March Grand
so there's
Sumo
like 3
Tournament.
majors. One of them, I believe, is in Osaka. The other 2 in Tokyo. And when there is a Japanese-born Yokozuna, it is
Is
just
this
like
you talking authoritative?
We were there when there was a Japanese Yokozuna. It was a
Really?
big deal. Every famous person in Tokyo was there.
Well, I know there's one coming up here. I see the signs for the big sumo event.
Apparently,
Yeah, there's a big Calgary sumo deal.
It's not one of the majors, but yeah.
Well, fair enough. You only
Context.
for the
You're cash.
for the casuals.
Oh, look at this guy.
Hey, look at this guy.
Hey. Jack, what do you say?
What do you mean? What do I say?
Stand a
take
chance
him?
against this guy or
Did
what?
you take him?
No.
Why?
Kidding me?
Oh, not with that attitude.
You need to eat a lot of rice. Very high calorie diets.
That's
Jack.
well, for if he's Ukrainian, you know what it is. Not rice. That's pierogies,
Penne.
and cabbage rolls, lots of rice in there, I guess.
Yeah, all the above.
All right, where is he? I'm looking here. March 9th. What's his last name? Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, good. That'd be good luck, I guess.
We got NFL news. You want that?
We're doing the super chats.
Oh, sorry.
We're not hard up for stuff right now. What the hell are you talking about?
That's just, I thought he was buying time.
There's Jay
Dalton.
Dalton. Did that one? Told you, fellas. Yeah, we did. Lefty 250, 999. If Mission McKenna fails, what would make a satisfactory consolation prize to fast track the rebuild and high tide in the Sea of Red again? The lotto balls will ping pong our way for a change.
The European guy. What?
Stenberg. Well, I don't know. Is he talking about next year? Like, they're going to be picking high for a few years.
Well, if the ping pong
I'll
balls,
tell you what. I would prefer. Here's in my perfect world.
yeah, go.
I would take. Oh, we ended up with Verhoff. Well, that's fine. Well, okay. Like that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And then next year, there's some big centerman out of Quebec that's
Oh, yeah.
supposed to
Joseph
be an
kid.
absolute stud.
Yep.
Let's get him.
Yep.
There's our centerman. Now we got a big center down the middle. We got a big.
They have to
defenseman
find a center,
over.
an elite center in the next couple of years.
Even
That's
if we
the
go
shortest way out of
Maholtra
this.
and that big centerman next year, or Maholtra and DuPont next year.
Yeah.
Just- I want to mix.
I don't know that there's any centers in this year's draft class that has the ceiling of next year's class. Like, because when you're talking about Joseph, you're talking about a 1C. Like, I don't know that. Like, I don't think Reshny's that. I think he's, the ceiling is 2C. Feels like Maholtra and Lawrence might be similar. You need the elite center. It's one of the hardest pieces to collect.
So
How
that's
old
what I
is
want.
this player you're talking the next year draft?
Well, it'd be
09 birthday.
It'll be a 17-year-old season next season unless
Right.
he's a late birth.
So he's like 15, 16
60.
right now.
Yeah.
No, he's 17.
Depending on his
years old.
birthday, he could be 17
His
already.
draft is next year, which is
I know. Anyway, as long as these guys don't do what White Cloud did, get drafted, come in here, and then throw their goddamn feet up. Can't have it. Flash Finance, $5. I sensed from Conroy's language and tone post deadline presser that he is fatigued with the sell off and is ready to build from here.
I think he's just fatigued.
Yeah, he's
Fatigued
tired
for sure.
Yeah.
And you definitely say you'd rather be a buyer than a seller because, of course, you would.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you're not in a spot where you shouldn't be selling next year because you probably will be if you still have a Coleman and, the other pending UFAs. Who else is up next year?
And there's also
Frost.
part of that is you can't appear to be super excited about being
Right. 100%.
a losing, selling off team.
Boy, this sounds great. Let's do it every
You
year.
need to have
not the right
that-
answer.
Well, we're pleased with the return, but
Would be rather
we
be.
need to turn the page here at some point.
Like to be adding a
Flip
cadre.
the script and be then you get behind closed doors like fuck yes. But yes, Flash Finance, I agree. Conroy looks tired. He looks rough. Conroy.
Take care of yourself, Conroy. Get some rest.
A lot of people noticing or making note that seeing Strome out there in Conroy's number. Is that an homage? Is that a slap in the face after the guy trades for him? Wearing 22 out there. What the hell are you talking about? Billy Barge, fellas! I gotta eat my words. Confidence is high. We're all with you, Billy Barch. Confidence is through the proverbial roof here in the loop.
Are there proverbial roofs?
Yeah.
Ceilings?
What were you? Loser in the loop? What were you?
Oh, the
Yeah.
dome.
Yeah. Thank you, Billy. $2.79. Handsome Dan.
Oh, wow. $40.
$40. $10 from Handsome Dan and Handsome Dan's Vacation Rentals. Every goal scored this season for the Flames, by the way.
Thank you, Hanson. Man.
Now,
Thoughts on getting rid of daylight savings time? Because just had the last one and I'm very happy. This losing an hour thing every spring sucks.
You also gain one in the fall, though. You're even. You're not
Context.
screwed out of an hour.
I don't know how Alberta hangs on to it, stuck in the middle of two provinces that don't change.
Well, now that's going to be the case, I guess. Yeah. Because Sask used to be the outlier.
But I did do some research on it because I'm fine this.
This is a very Rhett topic. Yeah.
Okay.
They picked the wrong time to stick with.
BC? What are they sticking with?
I don't know. There's two, right? I forget. But apparently, the circadian rhythms, and they picked the wrong one.
Wrong rhythm.
Yeah. So they should have flipped and then said, now we're done. Shouldn't have stayed. Should have flipped and then.
So does that mean we become Pacific time zone?
I have no idea.
We're not changing.
Because I don't like that.
So they only an hour behind still, or is it
Jesus, Jack.
Pay attention, Jack.
what? I don't know. How does that work?
Gary got asked a question about daylight savings time at the presser last week. Our league operates in many time zones. We're quite comfortable continuing to schedule games.
How would you like to?
Some news. He was like, I got the one.
Yeah.
I got a question for Gary.
But how awkward would it be? You're in Vancouver and you play in Seattle the next night, and you.
Oh yeah,
Or
we're
you're the other.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Well, it's like if you're driving to Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, I told someone this
Yeah,
story.
you told my dad the story the other
Oh
day.
my god.
What do you mean? Time change.
We're just having a nice little dinner, little breakfast at the Waffle House. How did we lose an hour? This is
It's
some
4
bullshit.
a.m. We got to kill some time. Let's go to this Waffle House. I've heard
Come on,
about these Waffle
Kentucky.
Houses.
What are we doing
We
here?
drove straight north. How are we changing time zones?
Handsome Dan, I think we'll be right all on the same page. No switching.
You think our days of switching are soon?
I do believe it would be real tough for the folks in Alberta to status quo this.
Well, it is a big deal to people. I've never really got that, but as I get older and I see kids trying to get up for school today, I'm like, all right, I'll try to care. Because before I'm just
Yeah,
like,
but
no.
you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
If you go
And
and
you
do
get-
the research for how many people have heart attacks and stuff the day after the change, there's a lot.
And you get drunk all the time. I mean, you lose hours all the
That's
time.
what I mean. So I now acknowledge that I don't have a set wake up or bedtime. So I'm the last person this is going to affect. There are people that will wake up at the same time every day.
Yeah, like when you
They're
wake up in
weirdos to
your
me.
fog and stupor. I mean,
Yeah,
it could
on the
be 2 in
floor.
the afternoon, 2 in the morning.
I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna lay here on
one
the
simple
tile.
hour once or twice a year.
It's 3 a.m. Oh shit, the oven's on.
You lose 7-8 hours a week. The drop of a hat.
I gain some, lose some. What do you mean? You're not flexible? You're not malleable?
So we'll let you handle the
Sticks
time
in the
change.
mud?
You handle
Go
the
to bed
time
at the
change
same
and the
time?
food, and we'll let Pinder do.
I'll handle
the
the
other
booze.
stuff. Yeah. Very good point by you, handsome Dan. Very good job. Jeff Rodehuskers. That was a football player, wasn't it? Rodehusker played for the Bombers. 279. 10th NHL game for Shine. Not loud, wrong, but close.
Yeah, sorry. It was first NHL goal. My apologies. 32 years of age.
Thank you, Jeff.
What was it? Who sung the song Shine?
Collective Soul.
That's
Well, that was, I was looking for the clip. Yeah, that was our, yeah.
Hell.
Damn it.
Don't have it, eh?
Don't have it.
Couldn't bring it all.
Can't bring it all. I mean, could easily get it back, but
Terabytes of stupid clips.
yeah. Thank you, GF. Is that it?
That is all.
Gee off.
So tomorrow we'll look back on today's
today.
game and then get ready for the next one because that's how it works.
Cooley.
Cool it.
Cool it.
Now, what if we got to offer him?
Adam Schefter reporting that Mike Evans, Pro Bowl receiver, 3-year deal with the 49ers.
Ooh.
Kenny Walker going to Kansas City. Super Bowl MVP. Kareem Hunt. Been a nice ride.
See ya. Thoughts on this game this evening? We have the Flames on a road trip and the Caps they're
Morning.
in their
Glad
feelings.
it
Maybe.
starts at 5. It's a nice start time for a game of this magnitude.
Well, you're going to be glued to every minute. So, yeah, the
Even
start
with the
time's
time
very
change,
important.
yeah.
Thank God. Time change. Oof. Would be at 4 or 6. I don't know.
I always look at the roster and I'm like, who have we cursed? Who have we MF'd? I need to get my anytime goal bets in.
Yeah.
But we haven't really dragged anyone. You're not surprised if Ovi scored. I feel like PLD's played well against the Flames in his brief tenure as a Cap, but that might be loud wrong.
Game props, player props, totals, and the money line. It's what we love about Bet365. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. It's simple. You get the app, you get your, Get your portfolio in line. Start to look around. Where are you feeling the vibe? Sometimes if you're not feeling it, they'll feel it for you. Maybe a little bit of a, hey, here's what's been happening over the last 5 games. Here's some trends. Here's some things that you may want to consider.
I got
you
one.
Must be 19 years of age or older.
Apologies. One bet. That's it. That's all. 2 desperate teams. One that's very good at home. The other that is trying to bolster their lineup. I feel a little OT with the Kings and the Yakets.
Really?
Plus 320.
Anything past regulation.
You get all square through 60. Ching. Winner. See if it happens tonight. Obviously, plus 320 means it's not an expected outcome, but I like it.
It's a little big game hunting.
Big game hunting.
Yep. Very nice. Very nice. Those are our bets. They don't need to be yours. Bet365, official gaming partner of Barn Burner. Use the code NATION when you sign up if you haven't already. Jack, how was the show today?
Very good for Monday, boys. Very,
There's
very
always
good.
a little thing at the end. You can't just.
And by the way, Columbus overtime 3 of their last 5.
There you go. It was very good for a Monday.
Very good. Ready eating today or no?
No, it's Monday.
Jack, are you eating today?
Nope.
I haven't eaten yet. Should I?
I thought about it, but I'm really busy because I'm really busy tomorrow. I'm like, well, maybe it's better not to eat on the busy day. I think once you start breaking those rules,
Rule follower.
Yep.
That's what we always
Good
said about
stuff.
Rhett.
Good stuff. Appreciate you. How to end this?
we got to do the tankathon.
Oh,
Did not do the tankathon.
That was a tough win on Saturday.
Whatever. This is what we do.
Tankathon, a little website that exists that takes in all the math and standings and probabilities
Yeah.
as we get closer and closer to the. Like, that's going to be a big event for the Flames fans.
Dude, we're live streaming the S of that thing.
the draft lottery.
Yeah.
Lotto
Oh.
balls.
It's like 30 minutes. Don't worry about it.
This, the.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a horrible charade. You're right. But
That's made for television.
oof,
Well, they know out. They
That's
know
made
well
for
ahead of
morgue. That's brutal.
the case. Who's got it?
cured of insomnia.
Feels like the Flames have been kind of languishing in this 9.5% probability zone for quite a
A
while.
lot of time in the 4-hole, Dino.
That Rangers game, as you mentioned tomorrow, that's big ones. Thank you, St. Louis. Keep winning. Good on you guys. Winnipeg, love what you're doing. Cut of your jib. Vancouver.
Look at the wins. 7 consecutive wins between the Blues and the Jets. Thank
Very
you.
nice. Very nice. So the Flames in the 4-hole using, we assume, the probabilities and math that the NHL themselves will use to determine who wins. We will do now with a click of a button and see what happens. The Flames fall 1 spot to 5. Vancouver picks first overall. The
Winnipeg
Jets.
really jumped
Oh,
out.
Jets, come on. Jets are going to be in the playoffs. What are you talking about? Tankathon. Hello, let's go.
what's the protection on the Toronto pick?
Top 5.
Top 5. Okay.
And that is something that they will steer actively. Like anyone that's bumped and bruised, you're out. If they can, the peak pain for Toronto would be squeaking into 5th on the bottom and then falling after the lottery to 6 or 7 and having to give it to Boston.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for that. And Ottawa does not have a pick, although they are much closer to the playoff line now than they were a month ago.
There are a lot of fields in Toronto. I've noticed.
Oh,
in the last few
huge
days.
fields.
Yeah.
A nice job selling by Treliving at the deadline, but a much worse job of buying a year ago.
Yeah. Scrambling.
Both those things
to,
can be true.
Yeah. Put Humpty Dumpty back together there. I don't know.
Like Nick Waugh for a first and another pick is really tidy work. But again, Scott Lawton a year ago, you were never going to get that back.
Look at you. Tankathon. We didn't do Tankathon.
Yeah, good work.
Thanks, Rhett.
It's the brains of the
I
operation.
love to contribute.
Yep, appreciate that. Have a day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Who do they play? The Rangers. Madison
Rangers.
Square Garden.
Chris Drury Bowl.
Exciting. Jamie McLennan Bowl.
Oh, can't wait.
Oh, I'm back here again. How do we get out of here?
Blair Betts Bowl.
Say goodbye.
There you go.
See you, buddies.